of speech.
Galactic Comet is stupid.
Sometimes, yes, sometimes it is stupid. I will agree with you on that.
Hmm. Why does R'hllor's character sheet looks funny? Okay, so he somehow has his spell stuff showing.
Blah, 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 blah.
He's got certain things that are showing that I just don't see on my sheet, which is weird.
Ah.
Nothing. It's like it's nothing breaking, but just weird.
All right. I just tested both character sheets, and I'm actually able to roll for both of them. So
Cool.
Well, does R'hllor still have a plasma grenade, or did he use it already?
I believe that all the plasma grenades have been used.
okay, I'm still showing one on Ren, but
Boo.
I can take it off.
I don't think. Well, I know R'hllor used it. I don't think Ren used it.
I mean, the thing to keep in mind is that a plasma grenade is about the equivalent of a fireball. For first level characters, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, I mean, it costs a lot, but it's still. I just don't know how he's showing like spell DCs too, which is weird. So.
Yeah, and I couldn't figure out how he got that to show up on his, because as far as I'm aware, that's the only character sheet that it showed up on. If you need it, Darren, we have 4 mercs, 1 bounty hunter, 1 drone, and 2 guards that we took out.
Okay, I don't think we're ready to do XP.
Okay.
Maybe when we finish the mission, we'll worry about that.
I'll carry it over.
Ah, here it is. He had spell points checked. Let's see if that fixes it. Nope, still doesn't fix it. Weird. Oh, I see. He picks when he was using the base class thing to make it. He selected sorcerer. That might be why he.
I thought I fixed that. Okay, well, that might be it.
But I don't know. Well, no, it's not it. I don't know. But yeah, that's not it. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not gonna break anything. Just annoying me.
Hey, I had enough of a pain in the backside trying to fix everybody to be able to roll initiative.
Does that mean his that's the thing. He's got the best armor now. I mean, unless someone else wants it.
Who? Ren?
Ren, yes.
He's got the same as what I've got, but yeah.
He shouldn't. He didn't adjust it then, because he took the tactical armor, which was he did not change it. That's why there was the tactical armor, which I think is in my inventory. Let me just find my.
Let's see his dex. Yep, you're right.
Yep,
I can do that real quick.
Yeah, he needs one more point.
Unless you want to do it. If you're already in it, then go ahead and do it.
I can adjust it, sure.
I've got the stats for it, so it's AC 14 plus dex. So
it's just really 14. The thing is, the tactical armor has a, if I recall, has a dex restriction.
Yes, a max of 2 dex.
That's correct.
I would have left the other armor on there and just deselected it, but
oh, I guess I could still do that.
It's not a big deal. Just I'll make a note that there's one of the light space combat suits available.
Yeah, it's easily fixed. Light combat armor, and then we have add. Oops, not what I want to do. Add tactical armor I don't wanna be yellow. Doo-doo-doo.
So, do you guys happen to see that they attached a director to the next James Bond?
No.
I did not.
We have not.
They did, and I'm not up on who this individual is. I believe he did Dune, but
That's impressive.
that means that they're moving forward finally. Now that they've done this, I would imagine they're going to cast an actual actor to play James Bond, and hopefully they stay away from all the problems they had with the entire run of Daniel Craig.
What do you mean? What problems? What the? I thought Daniel Craig did a great job.
He was terrible, absolutely terrible.
Agree to disagree, then, sir.
Well, let's start. Let's start.
Yeah.
That's
let's
it. I
start
can't
with
fucking.
that.
I can't play with you people who don't like Daniel Craig.
Let's start with the fact that after almost 20 movies, they decided to change his personality completely.
I'll get over it.
No,
Have you read the new books?
I mean,
no.
I like Daniel Craig. I thought he
Yeah, the
But
new
this-
books. They went with the new updated modern James Bond, and that's where they got the personality for him.
But the thing
Daniel
to keep in mind
Craig.
is there's always been a disconnect between the movies and the books, going all the way back to Sean Connery and the Ian Fleming books.
yeah.
Oh, I agree.
So
Sure.
my feeling, I feel pretty strongly that if you're going to establish a character in the movies, you need to stick to that character regardless of who's
Well,
playing.
like in the book, James Bond is a misogynistic, woman-hating drunk,
Mhm.
and he's not that way. I feel like that Daniel Craig actually tried to bring a little bit of that into it, and they pulled him back from it. So
I thought he was in a good place with Pierce Brosnan, and they should have kept it there,
Well, I think
regardless of who played him.
my favorite's Timothy Dalton, but that's just me.
Oh, you're
so.
one of those?
Oh, what do you mean one of
Oh
those?
no, I like Timothy Dalton. He's awesome.
Yeah, no, I really loved the.
Well, they did.
I don't want to say humanity because a lot of them had humanity, but he had the realism.
Well, they also got rid of the womanizing aspect with Timothy Dalton due to the AIDS epidemic being coming out. So they wanted to actually not make him this big womanizer, like so he didn't.
Yes, which I liked. Yeah, but
I think both Pierce Brosnan and Roger Moore were past their prime when they took on the job.
Well, I don't see that as being necessarily a bad thing. Pierce Brosnan could have done a couple more before he got too old to do it.
oh yeah, Pierce could
Hell,
have
he
done
could
way
still
more.
do it.
I agree.
He could do another one.
He could.
Honestly-
he could.
I mean, he was Remington Steele. He was like, he would have been the bomb. He was so good.
No.
Oh my gosh!
And when
Remington
Roger
Steele.
Moore was the
I
state,
love that
he would have
show.
been so much more fantastic.
Yeah, but if Remington Steele would have let him out of his contract, then he would have been James Bond when Timothy Dalton took over.
Exactly.
Spider Hobbs says we should settle the Bond dispute at Dragon Con.
I don't know. I'm very
Bring it on.
opinionated in this, and I don't think you're going to change my mind.
With God.
I just look at. I always absorb every aspect of every performance for its own individuality. So I just enjoy them. I enjoy the
I'm
movies.
so happy that Tom Cruise never took on the role.
Oh God, yes.
Tom Cruise, that would just be completely.
Mm.
Shite.
I mean, on the plus side, we'd have a new Bond movie every 6 months. So
I mean, look, the problem.
That's true.
So
Look, I do like the concept that people they were thinking about a female James Bond because they're saying that 007's not an actual it's just a code that they actually pass to each like so.
Okay, I don't buy that one either, and here's why. If you look at from Sean Connery to Pierce Brosnan, their character threads carry through the character from actor to actor. For example, what's his face? The guy who only did one. Help me out here. Lazenby.
Lazenby, yes,
He actually gets married in that one.
yes.
And then after Roger Moore
Yeah,
takes over
I know.
the role at the beginning of For Your Eyes Only, you actually see him at her grave leaving flowers.
Mm.
So it's clearly the same character. After Lazenby, Sean Connery came back and played one more, and then Roger Moore took over. So, again, there's enough that goes through the different actors playing James Bond up until you hit Daniel Craig, that it's clear that it's the same character from movie to movie, regardless of who was playing him. Once Daniel Craig took over, that was clearly not the case anymore.
But I thought in the argument for the woman, they were going to go back in time to the very first 007, who was M, and she was the originator of the character. Is that not true, or is my lore messed up?
I have no idea. I've never heard that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've never
go back to when she was actually the very first spy.
Well, the thing is that
moniker of the double M.
The whole concept is that 007 James Bond could technically die and someone else could replace him and take the same 007 and maybe call themselves Jamie Bond. It's just like supposed to be a code name. So theoretically, they could bring a woman into the role and do that as well.
Theoretically, they could, but if they were going to do that, I think that you should make that clear in one of the movies. And
when they replace like Daniel Craig, if they replace it with a woman, they could say, you're going to take on you have very big shoes to fill, 007, or
Okay, so you know what? If you're just joining us, this is James Bond Chat. We'll be talking about James Bond for the next 3 hours. We're gonna discuss everything from Sean Connery to Roger Moore to even Daniel Craig and what we want to see with the next James Bond. I'm sure that they're gonna tune in. Amazon, MGM, they're gonna watch what we're doing and listen to our opinions and make their decisions based on that. So with that said, you are actually watching Reign of Discordia. For the next 3 hours, we'll be playing Reign of Discordia. And as you may have noticed, we are actually down a couple people. Unfortunately, Dan will not be able to join us from now on. His Monday nights are no longer available. And Ken is off on vacation. Do you guys remember where Ken's at? Is the UK?
Yep.
London, yeah.
London.
Oh.
London's like, hey, perfect for the conversation we just had.
Because he's trying to play James Bond. That's why he's trying to.
He's auditioning for the new Bond.
You know what? Good for him. We're all in the States sweating our ass off because it's hot here, except for Daniel. And he's over in the UK where it's probably cloudy and drizzly and
I mean, there's a reason that their main, outerwear is called London Fog. Trench coats, raincoats, umbrellas. I mean,
you know
Which
what?
is not even a UK brand, guys.
That's the funny part.
I used to own and wear a London Fog when I was living in Seattle. Now, if you know anything about Seattle's weather, you'd get it. You'd understand.
Isn't like Seattle the London of America?
Exactly.
Pretty much. Y'all have 5 days of sunshine a year?
It's a little more than that, but it.
That's why Starbucks was invented there,
it's
right?
more like you get 2 months of summer in Seattle, and the rest of it is cloudy, drizzly, rainy. That's why seasons.
That's why Starbucks came from Seattle. You need coffee to stay awake.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I lived there for 8 years, and now I live on the sunny side of the state.
So, funny thing about the London Fog trench coats. So, in the military, they issue you a trench coat, and it's a nice black. I mean, it's sharp, but it lacks certain amenities. There were a number of us that went and got London Fog trench coats that were black, and we made sure that they looked the part. And you know what? I never once had anybody say anything about it except for one officer, and it was simply, where can I get one of those? The PX.
Nice.
All righty.
All right, so we're going to get down to business here, believe it or not, and we're going to do our introduction.
Yay!
And we'll start with George.
I am George. I play Garan, the Einar roboticist with his robotic companion Esme. And
Hey, maybe remind people what an Einar is. Most people who watch this, they might know the D&D classes and species and stuff, but Reign of Discordia, not so much.
Yes, that's correct. Well, I'm an Einar. We're kind of like Wolf wolf-like creatures, humanoid wolf-like creatures. So I guess you could say we're werewolves, kind of like looking creatures, without the claw attack, which is
And without the shape shifting too.
without the shape shifting. But I'm trying to convince Darren for the claw attack thing as well. But anyway, yes, and I got my robot Esme, which might be a little bit overpowered, but she saved the day. So I'm not.
She did. MVP for sure.
Although I'm working on my own, stuff for robotics stuff. So we'll talk to Darren about that in the future.
Yeah, we'll have conversations. Hey, Reign of Discordia is still under development. We're going to be doing expansions until the cows come home. So there's room. There's room for stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm also playing Relor, Bloodvein, Ken's character, who's also an Einar soldier slash scientist. So
But that's only for tonight.
That's only for tonight.
Yeah.
One night engagement.
Okay.
One night.
Mando.
Hi, I'm Mando Matt. I'm playing the human diplomat Sebastian Ritter, who is unofficially the official leader of the party. Hey, in his mind, it's his lie. Let him tell it. I'm also taking on for tonight the part of Ren. And looking forward to kicking names and taking. Wait, yeah.
Who may die at the end of the session? We don't know.
We'll find out.
Sacrificial lamb.
Tune in to find out.
The only thing we know for sure is that the person who formerly played that character is not going to be returning. So his fate is up in the air. You know what? That'd be an interesting question for the chat. What do you want to see to happen to Ren?
Ooh, the chat decide.
Sacrificial.
Foreshadow.
All right, Daniel, you're up.
Okay, I am a robot in the game.
Okay.
And so
I thought you were coming out for a second.
LJ7.
With AI being what it is these days, with the
pilot.
video that it can do, you could actually be a robot.
It's possible.
It's true.
We wouldn't know if you weren't.
I'm an AI construct. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I still feel this is him
Yeah, but
coming out.
LJ is she was built to be a kamikaze pilot, and then we ended up blowing up. Well, we basically committed genocide against the Retillic. And so I was decommissioned and meant for the be wiped or refurbished or whatever, but Vex pulled me out of the frying pan, so to speak.
I see.
And on to Vex. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so hi, I'm Marvel. I'm playing Vex. She is Lamagos. Blue hair and hey, look, red hair. And no, I didn't do it on purpose, but now that I think about it, I think I'm gonna make a character.
Don't forget about the blue skin.
She is. Oh yeah, no, I didn't do the blue sky. I did do blue eyeliner though. So hey, I'm halfway there, partially there. But Vex is our healer, doctor. I guess that's basically what she is. She's the mom of the group, kind of, gotta, keep these boys in line sometimes. But yeah,
But
that's
Mom!
Down boy.
I didn't blow up the sun on purpose.
This is true. This is true. Yeah, that's what I'm choosing to say, that this is now Vex's haircut. She cut it in honor of, her planet almost getting destroyed, and probably by now it is or will be soon. And yeah, so
All right.
I'm in character.
All right. So who's going to catch us up on what's going on?
So,
I
will channel my inner cat just as soon as I find where I posted it so that I can, cheat and read it.
You posted it twice, so it's in two different conversations.
Yeah, I know, and I can't find either one. Okay, so Sebastian received a message from his contact with the human resistance. We went to meet him, and he told us that the evil Lamagos occupation forces were about to enact a global monitoring system that can scan everything down to our DNA or something to that effect. We have about a week to take it out. And then he dropped the bombshell that he thought he had been burned, compromised, found out. So we took, let's see, at this point, a bounty hunter and 4 mercs showed up. We took them out, found out that 1, plasma grenades are a great force equalizer, and 2, Esme is an even better one. At that point, we got the heck out of Dodge, cleaned that one up. Back to our safe house. We then did a recon of the location where they are building the monitoring thingy in. Decided to try and send in Esme and LJ to distract the guards, since there were 2 of them, and we'd have Ren and the Enar take out the drone while the rest of us rushed the guards. We ended up taking the drone out, finally, and then took out the 2 guards, one of whom had been stunned by LJ with her shiny new stun baton. Get one at your local stun baton emporium. All the kids love them. And that's where we ended things. Vet was monitoring things on our ship. Sebastian had got shot. We may or may not have leveled up to level 20, but
Level 20.
We wish.
And that's
you are level 2, my
I
friend.
mean, in all honesty, we had a 5-year hiatus, so we might have leveled up maybe to 3 or 4.
No, you've been spending 5 years laying low. That means no experience.
I'm building robots, is what I'm building.
I'm healing people.
Okay, so you just took out the drone.
and the 2 guards.
Check something. So I just logged into Roll20. You guys can't see the entire map right now, can you?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, because it's really not clear based on what I'm seeing what is covered with the fog of war. I think it just has to do with the transition though between the inside and the outside where we're at. So I'm not going to worry about it.
Show my shared screen, and you'll see what we see.
Good point. There we go.
Just see what we can see.
It's also in the current player private channel.
Okay, so you just cleared out the outside. You are relatively certain they know you're here already. And I believe you just got the door open or unlocked. Is that correct?
And Vex just ran up.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so Vex, whatever you've been doing back at the ship, you just finished it up, figured out where these guys were at, and are now able to join them.
Yay!
Heal Sebastian first, I think, would be the.
Hey, Darren, you might want to clear out the turn order also, so we don't have any hiccups with that. Just
good call. Good call.
Yeah.
That always screws us up.
Yeah.
so for the first time, when we were running our Out of the Abyss campaign the other day, George and I ran into the same issue.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, and it seems to be an issue with changing maps with the turn order up.
Okay. Oh, and Marabella, so we're gonna do static initiative, and then I realized everybody goes on 12, and that's not fun. So we're back to just rolling initiative normally.
Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha.
All right. So are you ready to open the door and find out what you see?
Yeah,
Whether we are or not, we're going to.
Okay.
do we want to heal Sebastian first?
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, doctor. Doctor, do your doctoring thing.
I'm working on it.
I mean, I
Hush
could
your
have
mouth,
had
dog.
Esme do it. You know.
I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Bless you.
How dare you compare me to those curs?
Well, when you act like one, that's what happens.
Oh, dude, I'm
I'm trying to
Totally.
remember how to do it. I had a brain fart.
totally hidden behind my logo
I
here.
rolled
How'd
medicine,
that
correct?
happen?
Medicine check.
Oh, yes. Okay.
What did you ask there, Darren?
Oh, I said
he's-
I'm totally hidden behind our logo. How did that happen? I don't think that's ever happened before.
Because we don't have a sixth person. That's why we need another person.
Oh, wait. I rolled that without advantage. Shit.
Just roll again.
Oh.
I'm back.
I am.
Can you reposition the logo to the bottom middle, perhaps?
That didn't help.
The logo, maybe. Oh, here's a thought.
I have thoughts too.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, look at that.
I like that
Woohoo!
better.
It's a little bigger than normal, isn't it? Did you?
I don't know
it seems
why.
like- I-
It had a growth spurt.
Aesthetically, it looks nicer.
It must. It went. It had puberty.
I literally didn't change it.
Why did it roll twice?
Okay, I believe you.
Why did it roll
Did
twice?
you have
Okay.
advantage, perhaps?
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Neither one of those is above 10.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Well, Sebastian, you're hosed. At least for now. You ready to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Maybe you should let Esme do the healing instead.
You open the door.
Watch your mouth or you're not going to get healed at all.
I am. Why do you think I built Esme?
Look, I can deactivate a droid as easily as I can deactivate a human or any other creature. So just saying.
Children, play nice. Remember, the enemy's coming
Never.
up.
So
That's
behind, so what you see is a short hallway, and ahead of you is another
Mhm.
door with a control panel next to it, and it looks like it's a pretty heavy door.
I'm gonna command Esme and the sex bot to go in first.
Stop referencing her as a sex bot. She's not a sex
She
bot.
is a sex bot. She's just a sex bot turned to a pilot. I'm not wrong.
She has a name.
Yeah, sex bot is what I call her.
No. 7.
Whatever.
Of 9.
No.
No. Trademarks. Hello.
LJ, whatever. LJ. Yeah, well, Esme's got engineering skills, so she can hack the doors too. So yeah, Esme's gonna open the door.
Hey, Maribel, if you look in the Roll20 chat, that is what he had posted as being how the stuff would work now.
Okay, Esme attempting to open the door is unable to open the door.
Is it locked or something? Did we
It
find?
has there's a big flashing red sign that says lockdown.
I'm not sure I get what that means, but okay.
Can we try to hack this lockdown?
Well, I mean, what typically happens to a large facility when there's something unexpected going on? Like maybe it's getting attacked.
Lock all the doors and hope they don't have blasters.
No.
Bingo.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's why we're gonna hack the door.
Okay. All right. So, Garan, you are hacking, yes?
Well, actually, it's Esme, but I can't. I'm rolled in as me, so I guess I should have. I could have done that and just switch. I could have switched it over to her before I rolled. But yeah, it's actually Esme you're hacking.
Okay. All right.
Hack as well, just in case.
Yeah, so if she's helping, then I could roll as advantage. So let me roll one more time to get see if I get a better roll. But I'm bummed.
Quick fish!
Yeah, look at that.
Okay. So that is one success.
Wow.
You need 5. And you've got 10 rounds. In the event that you don't get 5 successes in 10 rounds,
That's 2.
that is 2. The anti-personnel weapons will activate.
Good thing Esme's not a person.
And
nor is
where the anti-personnel guns are. Okay, so that's 2 out of 2 so far. That would be 3 out of 3.
Okay.
4 out of 4. 5 out of 5. Congratulations. You have ended the lockdown as it pertains to the store.
Hmm. Can Esme Can Esme connect to the security computers and disable the whole lockdown for the facility?
Not from here.
You have to. You have to ask, right? Can't know if you don't ask.
Most
Well-
100% of the shots you don't take.
Hey, Esme. Knock, knock.
Would you like to open the door?
Esme opens the door.
Okay. You open the door, revealing 4 Lamagos soldiers in the hallway. Roll for initiative.
Yeah. All right. So,
Well,
hope you don't mind us killing your people. I mean,
I could have pretended to be one of them, but okay.
you had to stay at the ship for some reason. I don't know why. I can't remember.
What am I doing? Trying to. Oh, there we go. Did it roll? No.
Select your character.
I'm trying to, and it's not letting me.
Did I not select my? I did.
Oh, come on. Why? Why are you rolling?
Ouch! I think there are some animals that are going deaf now from your high-pitched squeal. There are dogs howling in the background. I don't know what it is. Arrgh. You're hurting
No,
my
they're both
ears.
asleep on the bed.
All right, looks like I'm gonna have to actually just roll a d20 because it's not fucking. Sorry, taking my.
Are you on pencil mode? Is the pencil yellow or grayed out?
You
If it's grayed
got
out, it doesn't roll. If it's
Okay,
yellow,
so
you can roll.
what's your dex bonus?
Ah! It's +1.
Okay, so,
So,
you got a
21.
21.
Okay, and yes, it was yellow.
That's why I wouldn't do it.
why. My-
They see, your engineer knows the answers.
Okay, looks like Vex goes first.
Damn, okay. Well, I'm going to pop up here next to Esme, and I'm going to fire off a shot.
Okay, who are you shooting at?
I'm going to shoot off the first guy right there. And I'm going to... Where are you not going? Why are you being a butt? Why are you not working?
I don't know.
Give me a second. I can pop over and I can see if I can fix it.
Why'd you break our table, man?
Me? I didn't
No,
do it.
Mando.
Oh.
He's supposed to be our tech guy.
Right.
We're technically using your account.
It should be working.
Me.
Okay, that would be a miss. You only get one attack, right?
I think. Oh, I think I know why it did. Because I didn't do it up here. Hang on.
Unless you're
That was me
Aha,
rolling,
that
not
worked.
her. That first one, just so you know.
Oh, okay. I'll let that
I
go then.
dual
went
wielding.
in there to try to fix it.
Okay. I'll let that go then, and a 17 is a hit. So 4 damage. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Garan, you're up.
All right, first I'm gonna have Esme go in and engage. Is this like a space that she could stay in, or is that just a wall? I don't know. Like
What do you mean?
well, like right here, or I guess
right
she'll
now-
just get in the. Yeah, we don't have to have an advantage anyway, so you might as well just engage the first person. She's gonna engage in melee combat, manual combat, like an idiot. They said. I mean,
she is a droid.
yes. That's through you. Oh, I don't know. I had advantage rolled on still, so I don't apologize for that. But it should have been a. Yeah, let me re-roll that because I didn't have advantage turned off.
Okay.
So if it's a manual attack, does that mean she's a stick shift?
Yes, she's a stick shift. So she does 8 damage to that guy, the first, and then she has a second strike. He doesn't. Did he go down by any chance?
No.
All right. Gotta ask. Ooh, there was another 21, 4 damage.
That'll hit. 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's a total of 12 damage, and then I will kind of pop up over here to get a shot. I mean, I can we put Ren in the back? He's a sniper. He should have been in the back. You know, like he should have been here because he's got a sniper. Doesn't he have a sniper rifle?
You can't move him from where he's at until it's his turn.
All right. Well, whatever.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go down here, and does it have? I have range. I do. I'm in there, and so do I? Wait, yes. What is the range of the energy blaster? It is 80. Okay, great. That's my blaster shot. That's a
miss.
9. That's a miss. And then I will, secondary shot with my laser pistol. I'm two-fisting this, baby. I go on a blaze. 22 to 7 for 7 damage.
Okay, that'll hit. 22.
Yes.
All right, you knock him down.
But might have to get some more armor. What kind of armor they're wearing, by the way?
They're wearing Lamagos tactical armor.
All right. Wow. Anyway, that is my turn.
Okay, LJ, you're up.
LJ, Blaster, Master Blaster.
Don't you want to come and engage me?
That'll hit for 14. I'm going to assume you're shooting at this guy.
Yeah, the next guy up. Yeah.
Okay, so 14 damage. It's going to leave it. Okay.
Okay, and then a second laser blast.
That'll miss.
Dang. Nabbit. I think that's the end of that turn.
Okay. All right, they're up, and they are going to target the first one of you that they see, which happens to be Esme. So starting with this guy. Let's see.
I'm hunkering behind the edge of the door there.
Okay, 19. Is that going to hit? Yes, no?
George.
Yes,
Sorry,
no?
I didn't realize my mic was muted. Yes, it does hit.
Okay. Okay, that'll be 7 damage. The next one is going to take another shot at Esme.
She's got a 16 AC right there.
And that'll miss. And the third one will do the same. What am I looking for? Here we are.
Esme's the tank. Esme's the tank.
And that'll miss.
Yes.
They're going to move up to here.
Stupid fools.
Actually, they're not going to do that. They're going to move to where they've got half cover. And they're going to hold position there. That'll be the end of their turn. Sebastian's up.
Literal half cover.
Well, which one was the one that was in front? The one on the top or the bottom?
The one on the bottom.
Goes to the bottom.
And I can't see him, I'm assuming, from where I'm at, correct?
I don't think so.
Nope, you can't.
All right. I am going to ready an action. If one of them pops into range, I'm going to take a shot with my blaster.
Okay.
And then for Ren, what did we decide on that plasma grenade that he was still holding on to?
I thought they were all used.
Okay.
I thought only Ken's was used, but maybe I was wrong.
Well, I remember 3 of them going off total.
Oh, was it? Okay. My bad.
You know what?
Come on,
He is
Suma.
going to. Can I go right? No, that would take me actually off the map. I mean, the most I could do is move in front of Vex, and I don't think I'd still be able to see anything. But if I moved to here, would I be able to see either one of them? The top or the bottom?
Not sure. It's not looking good. I see corners in the way.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Well, that one looks like it got clear. Maybe half cover there. Looks like there's an.
Well, I was figuring everybody. I figured that these two in the front had half cover from Esme. If you're behind Esme, though, that's going to be tough. I'll give
She
you.
makes a perfect rifle stand.
Yeah, I'll let you do it half cover.
All right. Well, take a pot shot.
And that'll miss.
All right. That's it.
Okay. On to Vex.
Well, I don't know that I can't really move anywhere from where I am.
I don't know. Oh, look, the real Esme has come to join us.
Meow.
I am going to ready in action in case somebody steps out. But
You
I'm
meowed
going
and
forward.
it got her attention. She was like, "Look, she started hissing." He
That's
started
fun.
hissing at me. So I was like,
I'm multilingual. I speak, a couple different languages, including dog and cat. So, I mean, I don't understand them, but
Okay, Garon.
Kitty.
Garon. Okay, the robotic Esme will come in and she will actually move past them a little bit, just to give more clearance, and then she will just attack with her blades again.
Okay, which one?
She will attack which one's injured? The bottom one?
Yes.
Bottom
Yes.
one.
So Esme will attack bottom one. That's 13. Does that hit?
No.
All right, and then the second attack,
Yeah. Ooh.
another. Wow, Esme, you failed me, Esme.
That'll miss.
All right, and then I will I will come in. Let's see, that would be 10 feet. I can't really move past that. That's difficult terrain. So
did you roll for R'hllor, by the way, or are you just having him act on your turn?
I completely forgot about R'hllor, and I didn't roll him at all.
Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy.
No wonder he's not doing anything.
I guess we'll just do him on my. We'll just get him on my turn then. I apologize. I forgot about him. Yeah, Garon's just gonna kind of stay back and look for a shot. And R'hllor, well, he's a soldier. He'll come in. That's 5 minutes. That'll be 10. That'll be 20. He's just kind of like. He has no movement economy. Well, unless he. You know what? He'll take an action to kind of. He can't tank them. He's not that strong. No, he's just gonna stay here and just kind of like wait till he gets a shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
we're
your turn then?
That'll be my turn for all the characters. Yes.
Okay. LJ, you're up.
Okay, LJ is going to walk forward. Can she move to here?
Yeah.
Okay. And laser blast this guy.
Okay.
Blaster.
That's a hit
Nice.
for
Woohoo!
10 damage.
Still up?
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
No, she'll laser him as well. Might as well try to take him down.
That's a miss.
That's a miss, yeah. Okay. Yep, that's the end.
Okay. Okay, Lamagos are up. First thing they're going to do is this guy's going to step out to here. Those of you who have held your actions, feel free to take them now.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Miss. That's also a miss. Is that all the held actions?
R'hllor didn't do anything either.
No,
Let me get
R'hllor.
R'hllor here. I'll just. Oh, he's got a blaster rifle. Oh, wow, that's nice.
Let loose the dogs of war.
All right, Havoc.
Exactly.
That's a hit.
9
Yes.
damage from R'hllor. That's R'hllor.
Okay.
And then I will. Oh, I meant to change that. Garon will attack with his blaster and miss. And he will then shoot with his laser pistol as well.
That's a
Wow,
miss.
what is this? This seems. You screwed my system again.
You know,
Didn't you?
I gotta say, I was in Eric Mona's campaign yesterday as a player, and my rolling on Roll20 was as bad as I've ever seen it. So I don't know if they changed the algorithm or what.
I don't know. Anyway, that will be my three my rolls there.
Okay. All right. It is now their turn. This guy here is going to target Esme. Where'd my die roller go? I think I got rid of it. There we go. Okay. 16.
That would be a hit.
Okay. And that'll be 15 damage.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Oh, these guys hurt when they hit. This one is going to attack LJ. This one is going to attack Esme. So we'll do the attack on Esme first. He is going to move out to here. Oh, actually, I should have said when this guy is done, he moves back to here. This guy is going to move out to here. And he's going to shoot. And that'll miss.
He's shooting. Never mind.
So he's going to move back to here. And then this one, I believe I said was going to work on LJ, right? Okay. 14 is probably a miss, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Haha.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the end of their turn. They're going to hold their position, and it is Sebastian's turn.
Sebastian is once again going to hold his action, or ready his action. If one of them pops out, he's going to try to take a pot shot at him.
Okay.
And then Ren will... Okay, if I move up to here, does he still have cover, or do I have a shot now?
Where are you at?
Uh,
Oh, you're talking about
right-
Ren. Okay.
yeah.
I'll give you half cover on that.
We'll try it. What the heck?
I mean, you got to roll pretty well, but you do have a chance.
Let's see. Well, that was 5.
And are you shooting the ones to the north or the south?
To the north.
Okay.
Yeah, so much for that. Okay.
Damn. Yeah, we're all not rolling great. I'm pretty sure they changed the algorithm because that's not cool.
Okay,
That's
that
not
was
normal.
Ren, right?
Yes.
Okay. Vex, you're up.
All right, I'm going to, well, basically stay where I'm at because I can't really do anything. I'm ready my action for the next one that steps out.
Okay. Garon, you're up.
Esme will attack again with her utility blade on the south one.
That's a hit.
7 damage.
All right.
Does he go down, or
Nope.
then she makes a second attack?
That's a hit.
for 5 damage.
Now he goes down.
All right, and
Yeah.
that's her attack, and now we're going to move to Valor. He's going to move up 1. That's 5. That's 10. That's 15 actually. That's 20. So he's gonna move up. And let me be your shield. And he's going to hold an action, wait to see if he can get a clear shot for somebody. And Ron will do the same thing. He's just gonna move forward and wait for a clear shot, and hold his action for a clear shot. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, LJ, you're up.
Okay, LJ is going to step here, look him dead in the eye, and say, "Meet your maker." Blast out to the space.
Miss.
Laser follow up.
Does that do an attack of opportunity though, out of curiosity, or just only for melee attacks?
It's only for melee.
Okay.
22 to hit is a hit, so that's 10 damage.
Yes.
And that'd be that.
Okay. All right. The Lamagos are up. So we're going to start with this guy popping out again. If anybody has a held action, now's your chance.
Yep.
I'll take
Damn.
that 20.
That'll hit.
And I'll take that 22.
24.
That'll hit too.
Ha ha! Algorithm be damned.
Does he?
24 with an 8 damage for
Does
me.
this guy go down?
He just took 23 points
he
of
goes-
damage, like
he goes
bam, bam,
down.
bam.
All right.
He goes down. He takes that third shot, and he's just like, oh, and he falls down.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that leaves just this guy who's hanging out by the door here.
Does R'hllor have a
Um,
shot?
Does R'hllor have a shot? Where,
Yeah, Actually, it's not its turn. He was holding his action, so that's okay.
well, I'll give you half cover.
Okay. R'hllor. Let's pull up the right character sheet. There's 2. Good thing I have 3 monitors, guys.
Right? Nice.
That'll hit.
Yes.
It would be nice if the damage was like not a 1. We rolled a 1 for damage, but okay, that would be his shot.
Okay. All right. One moment here.
Esme tells him to surrender. Surrender.
Okay. So what this guy's going to do is he opens the door.
Huh.
There's a
moves
door.
to here where he's got he's gonna have a -4.
Guys, I have an
So,
idea for the
he'll
next.
go ahead and take the shot against Esme at a -4, which will give us a 19. Is that a hit?
Ouch.
That would be a hit, yes.
Okay.
Even with a minus, dang. Ooh.
Okay. That'll be 12 damage.
Dang.
Yikes.
Okay. That one's going to have a -4 as well. This one will be on LJ. And that'll miss. Another one with -4 on LJ. And that'll miss. And the last one is going to hold his action first.
Oh wait, we
If
can't.
somebody moves in through the door, they're going to shoot. That'll be the end of their turn. Sebastian, you're up.
Just a note, we can't see them.
I know.
Okay.
All right.
Damn.
I am going to move up to there, and Sebastian is again going to ready the action that if an enemy comes into range, he's going to try to incinerate them with his blasters.
Okay.
Now, but LJ should be able to. You should be able to free up some more there, right? Because there's like kind of like a
Possibly.
open up the view. I mean, so
Yeah, LJ is not going to really. Nobody can really see much beyond the bush that's
Mhm.
inside the doorway there.
All right. So Ren is going
Push
to
inside the doorway. Okay.
5, 10, 15. He's pulled his combat knife. And he's going to try to stab on that guy.
Okay. That'll miss.
Or not.
Okay, well, at least you moved in there, so that means you might actually get to see what this room's like.
Yeah, for the last 3 seconds of his life.
I mean,
You've always been an asshole, Commander.
Wow.
she said
Wow.
it. She said it.
Let's see. Note to self. Daniel's character will die in our next campaign.
Again.
Okay, so by moving in there, Ren actually activates the held action of this guy who's going to take a shot. And miss. Okay, you've already taken your attack. Is that the end of your turn?
Pissing myself is a free action, so yes.
Okay. All right, Vex, you're up.
All right, I am going to move to the same side of the room where Esme is,
Okay.
just for cover. Wait, let me make sure I could have done that. Okay, yeah, no. And then I'm going to hold my action until somebody comes in view.
Okay. All right. Garan, you're up.
yes. Well, Esme will pop out to get clear shots of who she can, and fire off her energy blasters instead. So does she get advantage because if they're engaged with somebody, or no? They have to be.
They have to be in melee with them.
Gotcha. No worries. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Maybe she should just engage. Well, 1 second. Let me just. Yeah, she'll go in melee instead.
Okay.
Advantage. Utility blades.
There we go. Crit. Beautiful.
11.
All right.
And then
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
no, she gets 2 attacks.
No. No.
So-
That one's gonna miss. Wait. 18?
18. Yes.
Oh, because it looked like you rolled a 4 there.
I don't know. Oh, it's advantage because that's why.
Because we're
Ah. Okay. So yeah, 18 hits. So 6 more.
Yeah, 6 more.
Okay.
And
And
then that would be the end of Esme's turn. So R'hllor will pop out and he will fire at the clearest shot he can with the guy in the back. So he will use the.
I'll give you a partial cover on that one.
What if he was in the hallway? If he was in the hallway, would he get full? Or if he came over here,
Well,
would he get?
from where he's at, he's got line of sight, but there's kind of the bush in the way. So
Gotcha. No
partial.
worries. No worries. Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Somebody needs to trim that bush.
Gotta trim the bushes.
That's
13.
gonna miss.
That's gonna miss. So then he's gonna just kind of like step back over here, kind of take cover, and then Garan will do kind of a similar tactic. He'll go over here, and he will go. And let me just select this. Run. I'm gonna blast.
And that's a miss.
That's a miss, and then he shoots his laser pistol as well. Oh, not 20. Five.
That'll hit.
Beautiful.
Which one are you attacking?
I was gonna hit the closest one here. This guy.
Okay.
And
So that'll
then-
be 5.
Yeah, and then he takes a step back for full cover.
Ooh,
Okay.
Thunder.
And that's the end of his turn.
Correct.
Okay. LJ, you're up.
LJ will stand her ground and blast her at this guy right here.
Okay. That'll hit.
Nice.
Again? Okay, he goes down.
Excellent. And I guess she'll move forward so that she still has a non-partial attack on her laser to this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Miss.
she'll hold her ground there.
Okay. All right. The Lamagos are up. So they're all going to stand up, which is going to negate their cover for temporarily. This one is going to take a shot at Esme. And miss. This one will similarly take a shot at Esme. And hit.
Ooh.
That is a hit, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's going to be 9 points of damage. And this one is also going to take a shot at Esme.
They know who the real threat is.
And miss. Okay. They're going to crouch back down, which is going to give them partial cover. That's the end of their turn. Sebastian, you're up.
All right, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will step there so I'm not in anybody's way. Ready in action. If one of them comes into range, I will take a pot shot at them. And Ren is going to move up on this guy and try to stab him.
Okay.
Whoops. I'm sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing.
I was going to say, what? That's a miss.
And that's all she wrote.
Okay. Vex, you're up.
Staying where I'm at and holding my action until somebody steps out. But
Okay.
yeah,
If you
Ron,
want to
you're up.
delete, sorry, I was going to say if you want to delete Ren, I can just that might make the initiative move a little bit smoother.
Delete Ren.
Yeah, and I'll just have them go on the same turn or whatever.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Be faster.
Yeah.
Just don't
All right.
forget he exists.
Yep. Oh, he's my cannon fodder. I won't.
it's like he doesn't exist. Oh wait, he doesn't.
Okay, Garan.
Yes. Esme will come in and quick engage this guy. And actually no, she's gonna stay back. And she'll just fire off her blasters instead, because she's got 2 of those.
Okay.
And let's see. Energy blast. Oops, I accidentally rolled it with initiative.
That'll hit. So 10.
Yes.
It's on this one, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And then she will take a second blast, which
That
is
will
a
miss.
that'll miss, and then she will kind of like take cover behind the bush,
Hmm.
for partial. So and then R'hllor will do kind of the same thing. He'll just pop up and fire his blaster rifle, and 21 for
Nice
12
shot.
damage,
That'll hit.
and
Sweet.
he'll pop back in Garan will kind of do the same. He'll just do the same thing, but fire at
Okay.
this guy over here.
Who is that hit on?
That hit was over here on this guy.
Okay, so 12 on that guy.
And Garan
Okay.
will take 2 shots over on the gentleman over here. The gentleman in front of Ren.
Gentlemen.
16 for 9.
That is a miss because of the partial cover.
Bummer.
Oh, wait a minute. Who are you attacking with? Is that Esme?
No, this is a Garan. Garan's hit.
Okay, that was a miss.
All right, and that's a 19 though
That'll hit.
for 3 damage, and then he'll just come back, take full cover.
Okay.
Guys, we should fight with strategy. Remember,
Okay.
strategy is one of those things you don't use.
LJ.
Okay, so LJ blaster
Hmm.
on said character here.
Okay. It's gonna be a -2 to hit and miss.
Oi. She's gonna move up then if it's a -2.
Okay.
And take her laser blast on him now. Same dude.
Okay. That's a crit.
Nice.
7, 8 points.
Rate.
All right. He's been hit a few times, but he's still up. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yep, that would be it.
Okay. It's their turn. So this
Question.
guy here is going to take a shot at Ren. 13, probably a miss, right?
Who was he shooting at?
Ren.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. This guy's going to stand up and take a shot at Esme. No, not even close. And this one's going to take a shot at LJ. That might be a hit. 18.
Yep, to hit.
What are we hitting?
LJ.
LJ.
Okay, LJ, that's 10 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
All right. They're all going to crouch back down, which is going to make a -2 to hit, and Sebastian's up.
All right. I'm going to do Ren first, if that's okay.
Okay.
He is going to attack the guy in front of him. I'm assuming I've got advantage because Esme is right there.
Correct. Well, actually, if he's attacking with melee, then yes.
Yes.
Okay. Miss.
Come on. Ren, you suck. All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. Move up. And I'm going to take a couple shots at the guy in front of Ren.
Okay. The 11 is going to miss, but the 17 will hit.
All
So,
right.
6 points.
For 6 points. And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15. Move back.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. All right, Vex, you're up. Hello, Vex.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where am I? Crap. Ooh, do I want to?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Yeah, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, I'm going to. Screw it. I'm coming in here. And I'm actually going to use.
Just so you know, from where you're at, you got line of sight on this guy, so he doesn't have.
I know, I'm hitting that one.
That'll
That
hit,
one right there.
and that's 9 points.
But that's probably not going to freaking hit.
That did hit, and that killed him.
Oh. Oh! Yay, okay! Even better!
Okay, is that the
Sweet.
end of your turn?
Do it.
Yes, because I'm going to crouch down here behind LJ and
Okay.
Esme
Garan, you're
Good
up.
shooting
for
text.
cover.
All right,
Good
I'll
stuff.
start off with Esme, and she'll have advantage on the utility blades right there. So she's slicing and
That'll be
dicing.
hit.
4 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Did that guy go down?
No.
Okay. And
Another 3.
3.
Also no.
Okay, and let's see. I think she's gonna try to go around to the back here, so she's gonna try to flank. So,
Okay.
was that the right movement space?
Oops.
Yeah, sorry, I took away your advantage. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to.
Rude.
Oh
Some
yeah,
Well, tactics.
it's called tactics, friends.
Oh shit!
Uh-huh.
All right, so he's gonna come in and he's gonna I thought he had a combat knife, but he doesn't have a combat knife.
R'hllor should. He took one.
But he
He
did he
should.
put it in his. He did.
He may not have done that because I think he went on vacation before
All
he
right,
did.
no worries.
I'd offer to roll it for you, but you can roll it off Ren.
I guess I could roll off run, couldn't I? Let's see.
I don't know what the dex difference is.
Well, isn't it strength? +2. So let's see. What would I'll just roll a d20, and I'll put it in his character sheet Okay, so combat knife. That's a definite miss.
Mm-hmm.
And he would be here, and that would be the end of his turn. And then Garan will come in. He'll take a pot shot at the guy over there with bad coverage, and let's see. I got the wrong roller.
Okay, who are you shooting at?
Guy here by the bush.
Okay, and this is Garan, who's back here, right?
Correct.
Okay, so he would have not from there. No, that's a hit.
That's it for 5
That's
damage.
5 damage.
And that then he fires his laser pistol for
Also a hit.
7 damage.
Okay, he goes down.
He goes down, and so that was
Woohoo.
5 movement, and he will go 5. He will take. Come on. That's 10. Oh my god! Let me start from the stretch. 5, 10. That'll be 20. That'll be 25, and that'll be 30. All right. So, and
Yeah,
that'll
remember.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to say, remember in the rule set that we're using, it does not cost extra movement to go through an allied square anymore.
It does not. All right. So there you go. One more. That means that Esme is over here then. Well, over here. So. All right.
Okay.
That'll be
That'll
the
be
end
it.
of my turns.
Ouch.
All right, LJ, you're up.
How large are these bushes?
They're about waist high.
Waist high. Okay.
They're decorative plants.
Decorative. LJ is going to try acrobatics to move to this square.
You go, girl.
And then,
If you're using acrobatics, that's going to be an action.
okay.
Or you could just move through it as difficult terrain. In which case, it would just cost you two squares per square, and then you'd still have your action.
Okay, then I will just scratch the acrobatics and move through it, and then take some blasts.
Okay.
Of course, I'm the only standing guy.
Mm-hmm. That'll miss.
Dang. And the laser pistol.
Will also miss.
Poorly done, sir.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's it. Yep.
Okay. The Lamagos are up.
Lamago.
The first thing that happens.
A singular
The first thing that happens is the door to the east opens up.
Shit.
Great.
I think you jinxed yourself there. What the? Knock that off. Here we go. I don't know why it wasn't coming up with the reveal area, but now we've got it. Okay, so door opens, revealing 3 more. And we will start with this one here, who is going to take a shot at Esme.
Hopefully she's got cover.
15. That's a
She
miss.
does, technically.
Okay. All right. This one's going to move out to here and take a shot at LJ. $14, probably a miss.
Missed, yeah.
Okay. This one's going to move to here, and it looks like best shot he's got is going to be Gron. 13, probably a miss, right?
Correct.
Okay. And the last one, he's going to move out to here, pull out his stun baton, and make an attack against LJ.
Oh.
Rutro Raggy.
I just look at this as we get more stun batons.
Right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Free stun
Okay.
baton is what I see.
So, LJ,
Not just for combat anymore.
I'm going to assume the 22 is a hit, yes?
I already made that joke.
Okay, so that's going to be 9 points damage. Plus, give me a Constitution save. Okay, you made it. You are not stunned.
Thank God.
And that'll be the end of your turn. Sebastian, you're up.
All right, so we're gonna do Ren first. He's going to switch over to his rifle, and he's gonna shoot the guy that just tried to jam that electrical thingy into his robot friend.
Okay.
Hey, that's not very nice.
That's a miss.
He used the Rosiki voice.
Yes, I
Hey, that's not very nice.
did. 5, 10, 15, 20. Anyway,
Oh
shooting
boy.
at the same guy.
That's
And okay, screw this
2
shit.
misses.
Hey guys, yeah, it's on y'all.
Okay,
Thanks.
Bex, you're up.
Dying. All right, I'm gonna pop up and I'm going to shoot at the guy who just tried to kill my robot.
That's a miss.
Oh, really?
Isn't it great that he let you know that?
Yeah.
I think that's a miss.
Have it?
Some people call me Moto, the master of the obvious.
Who's got the stun baton and why are they not using it?
I believe the person that just missed with that, laser shot has it.
Say what?
Yeah.
Stun baton? Yeah. Would you like to borrow it?
Not right now.
Well, I could toss it to you.
Well, it would be an action to catch it.
True.
Would it?
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Garan, you're up.
Okay, Garan. Well, he's R'hllor, which I'm going to switch to R'hllor first, is going to come over here behind the bushes and pop up, fire at the front guy.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So R'hllor will fire his blaster rifle.
Okay, now since you moved over there, you're on the opposite side of the plants, which means that you get a minus
Yeah.
2.
That's
They'll
okay.
still hit.
I think so.
So that'll give you 7 damage.
7 damage to the guy in front of LJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll duck behind the bushes. Esme will pop up and fire off 2 blasts
At who?
at the guy at the far north area.
Okay, it's this guy.
Yes, let's switch over to Esme here. And Energy Blast 1. She's got full...
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Energy Blast 2.
That's
Wow. You have... you. Why, Esme? You feel me. Anyway, she's gonna go back here and she's gonna duck behind the bush because she's not she's not
One
unintelligent.
job. You had one job.
And Garon's gonna pop up and he will fire at the north guy and
Okay.
blaster
That'll hit.
16. That's for 4 damage, and then the laser pistol 20 for 4 damage, so 8 damage total. And he will take cover behind this, behind the bush again. Yeah, I guess those are benches or not walls, right? I assume they're observation benches. That's what. So,
Yeah.
All right. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay,
Everyone's
LJ,
covered.
you're up.
LJ is gonna disengage and skedaddle. Well, she only has 1 hit point left, so she's.
Yeah, I can't heal you, babe.
I
Sorry.
know that. That's okay.
Bring out the engineer.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Okay, now he was using a melee weapon against you, so that's an opportunity attack.
Nope, he said he was disengaged.
Oh, you're right. Okay, my mistake.
Disengage and move and crouch.
See,
I know.
Daniel, the asshole commander's actually looking out for you.
Thank you, Sebastian. And that would be that.
Although I could use the spare parts.
I mean, he's got 1 hit point left.
Hey,
So,
watch
I
it.
mean,
Okay, they're up. This one's going to come down here and take a shot at Esme. 20, that's going to hit.
ouch.
Correct.
Ooh.
That'll be 7 damage.
Woof.
This one here is going to move forward and use the stun baton against Ren. $14 hit.
Nope.
Okay. All right. This one's gonna stay where he's at, and we'll get to him in a second. This guy's gonna go to here and take a shot at Esme. I'm assuming Esme's crouching. Would that be correct?
Yeah, she took cover behind the bush.
Okay, so he's gonna get a -2 on that. But does an 18 hit?
Yes, an 18 would hit. With -2 would be 16. So yes, hits.
Okay, 8 damage.
Gosh.
And that brings us back to this guy here, who is going to take a shot at Ren.
Oh, excuse me.
15, probably miss.
It's a miss. Thank
Okay.
God we adjusted his armor class.
All right, that's the end of their turn. They've all moved where they want to move. Sebastian, you're up.
All right, so Sebastian is going to try something sneaky. 5, 10, 15.
Ooh.
Do I see anything?
Yeah.
Am I going to have to use another free action?
No.
You mean like piss your pants?
Yeah. All right. So that was 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see this Joker, or has he got cover?
I'll show you what you see.
Okay.
That was a clever move, sir.
Mm-hmm. I actually had thought about it earlier, but I was
So
like,
to
"Ah,
answer
I
your
don't know."
question,
Funny.
I'll give you a -2.
All right. Well, let's try it anyway. Fire 1.
Hit.
Fire 2.
Hit. So that's
Hell
a total of 17 is what I'm seeing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. That hurt,
Nice
but he's
shooting,
not down.
Matt.
All right. And then Ren is going to switch back to his combat knife again and try to stabby, stabby, stabby.
Okay. That'll hit
Ooh, good.
for 4. Okay.
And finito.
All right. Vex, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna step over here next to Ren, and I'm gonna hit the son of a bitch with the summertime.
Son of the bitch. Good
That'll
shoot.
hit.
And that wasn't even with advantage.
No, it
Okay,
wasn't.
so he's got to make a con check. What is his con?
Negative 5,000.
If only.
He's going to fail, so he is stunned.
Suck on that.
Yeah, that's for marking me
Lamago's
one of your
scum.
own.
Played,
Traitor.
well played.
I wonder if we've got a...
Call a daughter of Lamagos a traitor. We'll see what happens.
None of these statuses actually mean stunned. I think we're just going to put a little dot on him. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I'm also gonna crouch down and take whatever behind the bush.
Okay. Duran, you're up.
All right. Okay. I also had one question also before we start my round. Do ranged fighters get disadvantage on melee if they're right in melee? I mean, like this guy, if he was firing with his gun, shouldn't he be like? I think we've been playing badly in this respect. I think we should have been rolling disadvantage for players who, like, if Esme engaged this guy, these guys should get only disadvantage on.
Let me check. That'd be the same as standard 5e rules. So let me double check that.
Yes.
Because it's like for spell attacks, if you got spell attack or other range, I'm not sure if it counts for crossbows and bows like that too.
Yeah, but we're using pistols and lasers and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So maybe
that's-
not.
This is why we ask questions to find out answers.
Okay. According to Google, in D&D 5e, firing into melee doesn't have a specific rule that penalizes the attack roll, but cover rules can apply if an ally is between the attacker and the target. Additionally, if the ranged attacker is within 5 feet of a hostile creature, they have disadvantage on the attack roll. Elaboration, the player's handbook doesn't have a specific rule that penalizes firing into melee. The ranged attacks in close combat rule pertains to ranged attacker. Okay, so I have always handled this in exactly the same way as I handle if you've got an ally in between you and your opponent who is hostile, and that is I don't count them against you.
Okay, I'm just
So
Yeah.
we can do execution style in the face or in the back of the neck or like whatever with a firing weapon.
Right.
just
But we can't do it with a thrown weapon or like a bow and arrow. See.
anywho. Esme will take an energy. We'll fire off at the first guy with an energy blast. That would be a 14. So she's got. I don't know if that's a hit. Is that a hit? Because I
That's a
think
miss.
I thought 14 was a hit. Okay.
Nope.
She'll fire a second time. Will you fire? Why aren't you rolling?
Hmm.
It's gonna like roll
That's a
3
miss.
times. Okay, that's a miss. And she's gonna duck and take cover behind, and kind of like engage with me. So I will pop up and I will shoot at the north guy. I know that's a -2, but I'll fire
Yep.
anyway. That is a 20. That's 5 damage. That should be a 20 then.
That will hit.
And then the laser pistol follow up.
Miss.
That's 13, so miss, and he ducks back down.
Okay.
But he also ducks. He's behind Esme.
All right.
Okay.
Is that
Use
the end of
your-
your turns?
Oh yeah. Now I have to
You got
roll.
R'hllor.
Yeah, R'hllor here. R'hllor will pop up, and he will fire off at Oh, I have him in edit mode accidentally. His blaster rifle misses, and he ducks back down.
Okay. All right. LJ, you're up.
Ay. Okay, so LJ is she's gonna go over here and execution style in the face, if she may, on this guy
Okay.
with a blaster rifle.
You have advantage because he is disabled. Stunned, rather.
Okay.
He's just gonna put the barrel to his head. Coup d'etat.
That'll hit for 12 damage. Still up, but barely.
Well, then she'll just have to laser blast him as well, because she doesn't really like him.
Miss. Is that with? Did you have
That's
advantage on that?
Yeah, you get advantage because he's stunned.
Oh, sorry.
That'll hit. And an 8's gonna be enough to bring him down.
Don't do that, Daniel. You're killing my ears, man.
Mhm.
The whistle. Don't do whistle. You're also hurting. My brother tells me in text he doesn't like it.
Okay. That's the end of your turn, right?
That is it, yeah.
Okay, they're up. This one is going to move to here and try to stun baton Esme.
You stun baton a robot?
Probably a miss on 14, right?
That would be a miss, yes.
Okay. This one is going to stand up. It's going to take a shot at Esme. Miss. He's gonna drop back down. This guy's gonna stand up and take a shot at R'hllor. 15.
$15 is a hit for R'hllor. Yes.
Okay. R'hllor's gonna take 11.
That's sports.
All right, he's gonna drop back down behind the plants there. It's the end of their turn. Sebastian, you're up.
All right. Well, we're going to try to take this guy in the doorway out. Und Fighter 1. Fighter 2.
Those are
Well,
misses.
shit, and 2 is 8 and 4 is 12. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to duck back down a little bit and try to figure out why my guns aren't working.
Only if the captain knew how to fire him.
But you're our handler.
Okay, is that the end? You still have Ren.
That's it for him. Hey, Daniel, do me a favor. Move your character off Ren.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, what happened to Red?
Thank you. Ren will take a step up, kicking the guy as he goes, and I will take a pot shot at dude in front of him.
Okay. Hit.
That'll do her.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Well, shit. It is now.
Okay. Vex, you're up.
I am also, let's see. Am I? Yes. I'm going to move up beside Ren.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit the guy in front of us with another
Okay.
stun baton.
That'll hit.
Nice.
1 damage.
You probably killed him with that 1 damage, I hope.
Nope. No, but he doesn't have to make a save.
He ain't gonna make it.
He
We'll see
might.
about that.
You'll say. Never know. Maybe this is the captain of the guard. Maybe he's got a
Come
special.
on.
Maybe he's like super tough guy.
He got 19. He
Yeah,
made it.
yeah. He made it.
Oh,
You
Ah,
fucking jinxed it, my
no.
friend.
Now, wait a second. I have a question. So,
Damn it.
one of our viewers redeemed the advantage. Can he use that to put disadvantage on that roll?
I will allow that.
Oh.
All right. He's got
Reroll
a-
that save then.
Nice job, brother.
Yes. Yes, player who I'm not sure who did.
that was
Yes.
Sam the man.
Thank you,
Okay.
Damn.
I believe a 14 is still he makes it, but I can double check that.
Nope, it's a 19. DC 19 con. Well, I don't know what his con modifier is, so.
Okay. If DC's 19, he didn't make it. He is stunned.
So ignore the down guy and just take out the other ones. You know, is what I'm.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
All right,
Sam.
Vex, is that the end of your turn?
Not a
Okay.
liar.
It is.
Duran, you're up.
Oh my goodness, I feel like all right, Rolor is going to fire first,
Should have moved just a little
and
bit over there.
he will
Damn it.
fire his blaster rifle. Wish I had a plasma grenade. Is what he's
All
saying.
right, that's a miss.
I thought 15 was a hit.
Nope.
Oh
Nope.
my goodness, all right. Rolor sucks. Sorry, Ken. And then okay, and Rolor is going to kind of like, because he's pretty badly wounded, he's going to say, I'm just going to take some cover. And, he's not literally go back the whole way. Garan is going to move forward to kind of like give this, no, he's going to just stay here. He's just going to fire. I'm going to fire. I'm going to shoot. I don't have to worry about it.
Fire for effect.
Fire. Blaster one.
Miss.
That's a miss. These things are broken.
Miss.
And then
Who did maintenance on our damn guns?
You did.
Esme, I think you messed something up when you fix these last. And then don't do that. And then, I'm very audio sensitive. Yeah, that nat 20.
That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll hit that 10
Okay,
damage.
10 on which one?
The one in front of her.
This one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Might as well blast the shit. And then blast number 2 to hit.
Miss.
That's 15 is a miss. So, yeah. That'll be the end of my turns.
Okay. LJ, you're up.
I'm only playing half the characters here.
I know, right?
Oh, LJ is gonna try to blast the prone guy.
Okay. You get advantage on him.
Dun, dun, dun. Nice.
20 hits. 8 damage.
Correctamundo.
Okay, he's still up, but he's not looking good.
Jesus Christ. He's gonna try to take him out of the misery. Or she's going to try to take him out of his misery with a laser.
Hit. 8 damage. Goes down.
About
Okay.
damn time.
Woo!
So you took down the stun guy instead of the one that's actually could fire on us, right? I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just trying to that guy can't shoot. Even if
Yeah, but she got him out of my way,
know,
so I
but
can go
even
for the
if he
next
got
one.
up, he'd still lose his turn by Raid getting up. So that's what I'm saying.
Strategy.
Strategy,
Okay.
guys. Strategy. You're killing me here, Moles. You're killing me.
Okay, actually, that was LJ. Are you done?
Done.
Okay, the Lamagos are up. We're going to start with this guy here who's going to take a shot at LJ. I'm going to assume that a 22 hits.
It does. And she is down.
Okay, that's going to be 8 damage. You're down.
Yeah, down. Yep.
Oh no!
Oh no, spare parts.
Johnny Five is not alive.
Oh, God. Does anybody actually remember that movie?
I do, obviously.
I
Yes!
watched it a
You
whole time.
couldn't. Let's just put it that
Alex Sheedy, are you joking me? Of course.
way. Okay, this one's next. He's going to take
Ali
a shot at Esme. Here we go. 13's going to miss, I would imagine.
Correct.
That'll be the end of their turn. Sebastian's up.
All right, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to take a pot shot at the guy at the end of the hall that's right in front of me. And fire 1.
Hit.
I'll take that crit. Fire
Seven.
2. Okay, well, you know what? Piss off.
That'll miss.
And I will back up.
Okay.
And give me 1 second. Okay, and 5, 10, and we're going to shoot him with the laser rifle. And fire!
Miss.
Or not. Ha-ha! Dodge that! Surrender! Did I do that? I'm done.
Okay. Vex, you're up.
You see, my
Okay.
grandfather made this
I'm
rifle, and
gonna
it's
take a step around Ren,
Those are
and
repellent rifles.
hit the next guy
His grand
with his Sabotage!
is,
Oh,
Shit!
is his
That's
his
missed.
grandfather Retilik? Because those are Retilik rifles.
actually, his laser rifle is the one that he started with.
Oh, okay.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Unfortunately.
Okay, Garan.
Garon again. Look at this. It's like feels like I barely took a rest here for a second. Let's see. Esme is gonna just blast the guy in front first.
Please help.
Nice.
That'll be a hit.
Okay. Does he go down?
Which one?
The
This
one
one?
in front of her. Yes.
Okay.
Is he down or is he still
No.
up?
Still up.
All right. Then she fires again. That's a miss. Garon pops up from behind her and gives a blast. Oh, it still says Esme, doesn't it? Okay, no, it doesn't. All right. That's a 9, and I gotta get these maintenanced.
Miss.
Yeah, I see that.
Mhm.
And then that's it. Oh yeah, and Relor pops up and he takes aim and fires. I don't take aim doesn't mean anything here. Just takes a careful shot. Where is Relor's sheet? Blaster rifle.
Hit.
Yes.
All right, 10 damage to this guy.
And which one? That one?
Yes.
Okay, he goes down.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right, and then he moves in a little bit. He comes back in, but ducks completely behind the bush.
Okay. LJ, you're up.
Well, not really.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, that's right. Death save. That's what we do.
Don't initiate self repair. Do they have that? I don't even know what the robot does.
Okay.
I don't think she
Yeah.
can.
It's kind of like if you've ever seen Terminator 2 where, he's down for the count and then he, fixes something automatically. And
I just picture that blinking light thing going on in the one eye. So D20, right?
D20. Try to beat a 10. That's a fail.
Ooh!
All right, one fail, and Lamont
Wait,
is up.
that's a crit. That's a crit fail. Isn't that technically 2 death saves?
Oh,
Lost?
you're right. That is.
I mean, I'm not trying to kill Daniel, but I could use the spare parts.
You're not trying to kill Daniel, but
right.
I'm just
you
saying,
are.
play the rules.
One's
here.
going to use stun baton against Vex.
Oh,
Probably hits with
Oh
that.
shit!
Oh!
What was the damage on the stun baton? Okay.
1d6, I believe.
I'm gonna have to
Plus strength.
I think I'm gonna replace those utility blades for Esme for stun batons.
Oh,
That's going to be 6 damage plus. Go ahead and give me a Constitution save. Fail. You are stunned.
shit! I
Oh,
knew
look,
that was
the
gonna
doctor
happen.
engaging combat like that.
All right.
Shut
I
up!
told her the doctor she should stay behind. Why is
All
she
right.
doing this?
The Lamagos soldier just kind of laughs. That's the end of his turn. Sebastian, you're up.
All right. We're going to go with Ren
Oh.
first. He's going to shoot with his laser rifle.
Okay. Hit.
All right. And then Sebastian's going to step out and he's going to take his shots.
That'll miss. That'll miss.
And then he's going to duck back in.
Okay.
I think that would be an action for Ren to try to throw Vex behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Vex, you're up. Oh. All right.
Let's-
give me a con save. Let me just double check the DC on that stun baton.
It says 19.
It does say 19.
It does.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 19 it is.
I triple checked it once because I was like, this must be a typo.
Well, certain
Con save Vex.
certain equipment has high
Oh.
save DCs to make up for the fact that this setting has no magic.
Gotcha. No, makes sense. Oh, look, nat
Oh
20.
shit! You made it.
Beautiful. I think she should get her turn because she got a nat 20.
I was about to say the same thing because that's what I would do. I mean, but no. I mean, I've been.
I
DMing
need to
like-
look and see how it's
Your
worded.
inspiration in this game.
Give me a second to do that. I suspect that it's going to be make your save at the end of the turn, but let me just
No, you're right. I think it is the save at the end of the turn.
weapons.
Please. Stun
Stun baton. At the end of their turn to recover. So you unfortunately use your turn to make yourself unstunned, but at least you're not
no.
stunned anymore. And that brings us to Garan.
Garan. Well, Garan will initiate a quick repair on Esme. Because,
Get this bastard.
so
He's stunned.
I don't know. I don't think does it act as like a regular healing spell, like 1d8? Or
So yeah, it's going to be kind of like if you were going to use your medicine on a person. You need to be at a DC 10, and if you do, then you roll a D6 and that'll add to hit points.
it's d6 plus, like in this case, intelligence. Would it be d6 plus intelligence?
Yes.
All right, so I'm rolling the d6, and that would be 6 healing to Esme. So plus 6. I'm like, all right, girl, go get her, go get that bitch, that bastard. And she's gonna kind of come in and just unload in the back of his head. So where's your character sheet, Esme? Oh my goodness. Esme. Energy blast.
Oh look, dogs and cats. playing
16,
together.
that's a hit.
That is a hit.
5 damage, and then no, that's a miss.
Yep.
Wow. And so she will then duck back behind. Wait a second. Moved. 5, 10. And so she's gonna move back here to take behind the cover. And see, Rylor will. Someone's gonna have to take him over if we keep fighting with this, because
The Lord's not going to try to help LJ7.
oh, yeah, I
Just
I
curious.
forgot. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Does he have any skills like that? He doesn't
Does
really
he have deck?
Yeah, he's also an engineer. isn't he?
No, he's a doctor. He's got computers.
Scientist.
He doesn't have engineering. I mean, he's intelligent, but he doesn't have engineering. He has
Doesn't have
science.
engineering.
He has technology. Does technology count?
Technology is more like, can you interface with it?
Gotcha. No worries. Well, he will. He'll try his engineering. Can you do an engineering check even if you're not proficient?
Disadvantage, but
Yes,
you still only need to make it above a 10.
Very well. I will roll the disadvantage roll for. Come on, you bucket of bolts!
No.
Oh,
And no, it's like he's kind of like
Yikes.
banging
Okay, here we go.
out of his rifle.
Hi, hi, hi. Okay. Moment of
Hey,
That's the end of
truth.
your
Garon?
turn, right?
did Garon go?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Garon repaired Esme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, LJ, roll D20. Get above a 10.
You got it. Make it.
Okay, you've got 2 fails and 1 success.
Woo!
You are not stable yet.
One success. Okay.
And it is Tholmagos. He's going to pop back up. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I think it makes more sense for him to shoot at Vex. Well,
No!
you're only 5 feet away, so actually he's going to he's
I know. I tried to move back
going
and
to
I
try to get you
couldn't.
with stun
Damn
baton
it.
again.
Oh, damn!
Ah!
That'll be a 14.
Miss.
Okay.
It doesn't hit.
He is going to move to here, and he's going to stop.
Does she get an opportunity attack since she had her stun baton out?
Yes.
Take him out.
Double whammo.
Well,
Stun
That'll be a
baton,
hit.
laser pistol.
Okay.
Should be the same.
Guess he's got to
Yeah.
make a save now
Yeah.
and fail. So he is now stunned.
Oh, he should be stunned right by her then, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's take this out, and I'm gonna go fix the sex bot.
I hit the wrong thing. Dang it.
All right. So Sebastian is going to step out and take his shots at this guy. Let's see. Fire 1.
Miss. Oh, wait a minute.
Fire-
With advantage?
Yeah, that was with advantage.
Okay. The 18's a hit.
Okay.
7 damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you take him out.
All right.
All right.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Okay.
Out of
You're all
curiosity.
down, and that takes us out of combat.
All right.
Thank
How many stun batons can we recover out of curiosity? 'Cause
12?
Ron is thinking
Well-
of 12.
Yeah, you just.
Well, bad
Taking
guys,
them all.
yes.
12 stun batons. And what
You guys
made-
carry 12 stun batons.
one a person. Esme's gonna take 2 because I think she's gonna start using. I'm gonna have to refit her with stun batons for her utility knives.
I'm taking another stun baton too. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
have
we'll
like
come
3
back,
or 4.
but I'm just. What kind of weapons were they using? Were they using rifles, laser rifle, blaster rifles?
Blaster rifles. Blaster rifles.
So we got 12 of those also.
And out of curiosity, what they were wearing tactical armor?
What's that?
What kind of armor were they wearing?
They were wearing Lamagos tactical armor, which is not in the book.
You want to enlighten me on what their AC is out of curiosity?
Yeah.
Elucidate
me. Elucidate
AC
me.
is 16.
Is it medium armor or light armor?
It is heavy armor, but
Oh,
it is good for everything from planetary assault to floating in the vacuum of space. And if anybody sees you in it, they would assume you're a Lumagos and try to kill you. It's a bit like putting on stormtrooper armor.
Well, yeah. But the thing is that we're in a Lamagos base, and if
True.
we're wearing Lamagos armor, then perhaps we can pass off as Lamagos. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I can keep my helmet
I
off
can't
and-
wear it. So
You can wear it. You're just not proficient. I mean, I can't wear it proficient. I'm not good at it either. I'm just saying.
Anybody with the humanoid body type can put it on. It's just that if you're not proficient with it, I'm not sure what happens actually if you're wearing non-proficient armor. I
believe
think
it's like
you
a
get an
negative
advantage
2.
against you, right?
I don't think it's advantage. I think it's like -2 to the AC or something like that. I'm not sure.
Could be.
I'll look it up.
I mean, I say we put it on, and I can, act like we're, we can act like we were just attacked, and maybe get through the next couple rooms to where we need to go, and
Well, you know what? Esme's gonna put on a pair. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna upgrade her advantage. I'm gonna need to get a pair of that, a set of that. That's what I'm thinking. We'll just repaint it, kind of like kind of what they do with some of those other shows when they take other people's armors.
Oh yeah.
See, we just don't use names, right? Yeah, they disadvantage on strength and dex checks, inability to cast spells. Wait, hey, guess what? That doesn't matter. You know what?
Right.
Yeah, that's it. Disadvantage on strength and dex rolls. That's what it is.
all right. Does anybody need the
Okay.
stats for the stun baton? If so, I can give them to you real quick.
I already have them.
Yeah, shoot. What is it
Thankfully.
again?
1d6 damage,
Mhm.
and then it's a DC 19 con save.
Well,
19.
technically it's 1d6 plus strength bonus. Oh man, you know what? I totally forgot. Fix our background. Oh, there we go.
No. Okay, there it goes.
Oh, there we go. The move. Yeah.
Look at this. We only have an hour left, and I finally remembered to fix the background.
Actually,
You actually there
Thumb
with-
Better late than never,
Thumbaton is
as
1d4
always, eh?
damage, not 1d6. Like I said.
Or
No, it's hit
Well,
3,
Well, it's
1d6.
I think it's typed in wrong. I'm reading it from the manual, and it says stun baton 1d4 bludge, light stun 120 credits, 1 pound. I'm not trying to harsh your mellows, guys, but I'm just trying to keep it to the rules. I mean, just like Daniel almost dying here, parts, but
He is correct. It does say 1d4.
so
1d4 it is.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
well, we got to correct. So just correct that on your sheets if you have it. Don't wish it.
Alrighty then.
But yeah.
Still dead. Still dead.
4 plus strength. Okay, done.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Oh, well,
I got
I guess-
boo boos.
I got to fix the robot, I guess.
I'm going to. Yeah,
And so does
I'm going
R'hllor.
to Try to heal Sebastian.
It's appreciated.
Where is it?
I'm gonna
There it is.
Use Esme to help me with the FIC repair LJ.
You sound like you are underwater,
I do.
sir.
Someone was speaking, which we didn't hear.
I
Can
think
you
it
guys
was
hear me?
Darren.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can
And
now.
maybe the thing was I switched mics back because it was my Logitech microphone, which I had never meant to switch to in the first place, but I finally figured out how to fix it. The problem was it was too sensitive. So if somebody was watching something in the living room, it would register on here, and we didn't want that. So this
Ooh.
one is better at not picking up every damn sound in the house.
All right, I'm gonna keep working. I repaired 4 on LJ.
And it is a D6
Hold on,
or
I'm
D4?
putting it back in
My
chat.
God.
That's what he sent us in Discord on.
Which chat are we talking about? Because we only have like 4.
It's in Roll 20,
Okay.
but he sent it to us in Discord.
Okay.
What am I looking at? I'm just curious. 'cause
That's
I don't-
for her to heal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So
Okay, so as you guys are sitting
So it's
here resting up and trying to heal and all this stuff,
D4+2.
you start hearing an alarm going off. Beep,
Uh,
beep, beep, beep.
all right. How many times can I fix? Like how many rounds have established here? Like, do we have a minute, 2 minutes here, or that's
Yeah,
10
you-
right?
You're out of time. Whatever you've been able to do so far is what you can do.
So
It
we've
should
only
be
had 6 seconds. We only had 6 seconds. Is that what you're saying?
I wouldn't say 6 seconds. I'd give
Oh,
you 30 seconds.
30 seconds. 6 to that's 5 rounds. So all right. I'm using 2 rounds to fix I'm using this is my second round to fix LJ for 1d6 plus 3. That would be another 6. So that's so far 6. Pardon?
what is your never mind, it's +1, so it doesn't matter. So that will be
Give us chances to fix our.
My intelligence? No,
well,
my
yeah, but
intelligence
that's
is
not
plus
till level
3.
7. It's 1d8 plus 1.
So Daniel's is back up to 11 now at this point.
11. Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay,
What do you,
just
and-
you
wait,
know, just an FYI, there is a computer terminal right here.
Oh, sweet. Esme, hack it.
Do the thing.
While I repair you, you hack it, Esme. Well, actually, let me help you hack it. Where's Esme? Esme.
Right in front of it, pretty much.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying to find her character sheet, Esme.
Oh,
All right, so she
Hmm.
gets advantage to hacking because I'm helping her. She's
hey Vex. While he's doing that, you want to try to heal R'hllor?
oh,
It's
it's
all
good.
going to do it.
All right. Well,
Ah, yes, good point.
try
Let's
again.
see.
We'll also try to help with the hacking.
Thing.
Okay, so hacking the computer terminal, here's what you find out. To your north, it says
There we go.
there's this long it looks like one big long chamber, a couple chambers, and a big long arrangement there, and it says classified equipment up there, and then to the south it looks like there is a control room which might allow you to turn off the alarm. That would be to the south and to the east.
Down here, you mean?
Yeah,
Hmm.
thereabouts.
Do we actually get does the computer give us a map of the area, like so we can actually see what's
I
there?
think
Like
Great idea to split the party. No, just kidding.
What it does is it's kind of there is a map, but it's not like a detailed map. It's
Gotcha.
more of like
Yeah.
kind of like those crappy maps you used to see back in the old days in
Like
1980s. with
the 80s, 90s TV shows and like
yeah, it's kind of an abstract.
just lines. Okay, yeah. Well, all right. Well, we could turn the alarm off to the south. There's something to. There's also, I relay this information obviously to the party.
Okay.
I concur with George's assumption that, yeah, we should turn off the alarm first.
Well,
Mhm.
they already know we're here. It's not like we're gonna work. Oh, look, we turn off the alarm. No surprise. Let's get the secret weapon over there. I mean, toys. Yes, the stuff classified. They're on.
I mean, the alarm's just going to keep going off. I say leave it. I should go for what our focus is.
Yes, the weapons. I mean, classified weapons there. Oh, I'm sorry. We came here and we could turn the power off afterwards. Even. Yeah. Do we have a way to turn off? We have no way to turn off the alarm from here through the computer system.
Correct. You'd have to go to the control area to turn off the alarm.
We have to go to the control area. Very well. Oops.
Well, the
and
question is, do you care about the alarm at this point?
no, because it's not like they're going to surprise. Are we going to surprise them more? I don't understand. They're going to be unsurprised. Oh no! Oh hey, the alarm is off now.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously they must be gone. Who would turn off the alarm, right? Let's all stand down now. With the alarm's off. It doesn't work.
Add 6 health back to R'hllor, and LJ needs to be turned back upright, unless she's scooting around on her back.
I mean, maybe that's what she likes. She was a sex bot.
Oh,
Stop the nuts. Stop with that.
Just used to be.
God dog.
He's just used to being on her back. What can I say?
She prefers top.
Wow. TMI.
All right, you heard her.
Anyways,
speaking of LJ, is she back?
find out the
Anyway.
gutters and all that.
Is she back into the positive hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got
11 hit points, right?
Didn't you say 12?
I think George put her at 11. I'm not sure.
I healed her twice until it was 10. So you start off with 1 from the stability, and 11. That would be 11. So I was going to spend. We spent. If you take it, that's what 6 rounds. Yeah, I need to do some repairs in Nesme. Our tank is only at a third. So.
all right. So where is the security thing that is down here? But where is what we're actually going for?
To the north.
Up here.
So probably this way, or is that a door right there?
Oh yeah, that should be visible.
That's
So
a door. That's a computer panel. So yeah.
give me a second.
That didn't look like it rolled right. Let's see what's going on. Gotta put the.
So yeah,
yes,
there is a door there.
1. Oh yeah, gotta put a 1 there, idiot. God.
All right. So we're not worried about the alarm.
Fuck it.
I mean, it's a good bet the Lamagos already know we're here. So
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're here. Why are you? What?
So it's just annoying. It's it's sitting there going. Rah, rah,
Bless you.
Rah, rah.
I'm gonna do some more repairs. I can repair Daniel too. Here, Daniel, take a. Here's your engineering check with us together. 14. That's another 5 hit points. Here's some more. These darn. There's another engineering repair. Another 6. So you take another. You should be full at this point, right?
Wicked. Okay. I'll
Well,
take
6
Sure.
plus 5 is another 11. So
Yeah. I'm 20 max. So
all right.
roll.
Yes.
Also, Darren, one of our viewers reached out and said that they would be interested in joining Reign of Discordia, but would not be able to do so until August.
That's interesting. Let me see.
Which that would be 2 sessions. So
Let me take a look at the schedule. We will not be playing on the 7th. The 14th, I will be here. So we will be playing that day. And the 28th we'll be playing. So if it's not until August, we'll have to look at that. I'm not going to say no, but I can't say yes either.
gotcha.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
I think we're headed for the to disable the surveillance stuff.
No. I think
going.
we're going.
Not
for
the alarm, the surveillance stuff.
the surveillance stuff.
Our mission is to destroy the surveillance system.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're opening the door to the north, is what I'm hearing.
Well, Gron is, or
Yeah,
at least Esme is,
that's what I'm hearing as well. Yeah.
Mhm.
because
Okay.
there's toys there, and Gron wants toys.
All right. You open the door, and it's another nicely planted area. Nobody's in there. There's a computer terminal right here. There's a door right here. It looks like it's a freaking blast door. And there is a screen right here that looks like it could be a monitor or a television or something along those lines. Currently, it doesn't have anything on it.
Okay. Well,
Hmm.
bummer. All right.
What can Esme do
The
with
terminal's over here, so
the Mhm.
I'll help Esme with the hacking first. Hackety hack. Oh, do we need to hack the terminal? Do we have to? Can we just use it?
Can everyone else see the room? I can't.
So the terminal, it looks like this is definitely a security checkpoint.
Mhm.
If you don't have the correct Lamagos credentials, you are not getting past this door.
So it's not a key code, is it? Is that what you're saying?
It is not a key code.
I'm running back and I'm finding all of the.
Not only is it not a key code, but using the tones on the keyboard to do close encounters of the third kind, tone there will not open the door.
Bummer. All right. Well,
Can anyone
Darn.
else see the room? Because I cannot.
And if anybody's ever seen
I
Moonraker,
can see
then you know what that actually, what I was referencing there.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
making sure.
Yes, we could see it. I don't know about why you can't see it. So
Okay, I'll refresh.
at
my-
least I see it. So at least.
I-
What about the computer terminal? Yes, refresh your session, or the. What about the computer terminal? You said this view screen. Has that got a terminal to it as well?
There's a view screen. There's basically an on-off button.
Oh, well, that's very undramatic. Let's hack the world here. We would have advantage hacking turning on.
The view screen's just showing what the menu of the day is.
Okay, hacking of 14 fails.
Rutro.
Can we try again, or is this?
You can try again.
All right.
You don't want to fail too many times, though.
I assume so.
Okay, that's one success.
Oh, I have to have more than one success. Wow.
Yes, yes, you do.
Are you gonna give us a hint or no? Okay.
It's more than one.
Hey, look, 2022.
5 and 5. So now you got 2 and 1.
All right. So we're playing by death save rules essentially, but with fives.
Now you got 3 and 1.
All right. Good thing Esme's good at
4
hacking.
and 1.
This goddamn
That's a fail.
Ooh.
That's
Yes.
success. Okay. The door opens up.
I don't know.
Revealing a short hallway.
Oh, look at that. A short hallway. Esme, can you check it out for me, please, darling? All right. And is this door also secured?
That door
Yeah, well,
does not appear to be locked.
yeah, I'm gonna give her. Meanwhile, I'm just like following behind her and repairing her as I can. Here's an engineering check for you. That's another D6 for him.
Is it a D6 or a D8?
It's a D6 plus intelligence, is what he said before.
Ah, okay.
No, I don't know. So unless it's somewhere it says something else differently. All right. Yes. So can she just like slowly open the door? Or is it just one of those? It's just like you got to press a button, it just slips open.
Yeah. It's going to be an automatic door.
Whoosh.
Gotta ask. Okay. Well, Esme, Guys, can I get some cover here before we open this door? No, maybe someone.
Sure.
Actually, you know what? I'm not really the fighting type, so I'm just gonna get back here. Let's get those soldiers. Will
Not really the
R'hllor
fighting type.
will kind of like
You want R'hllor behind Bren?
sure, yeah. Bren's I don't know what's but yeah, that's fine. And yeah, I mean I could stay here or but LJ likes to shoot things too. I don't know what LJ is doing. So anyway, Esme's opening the door.
Okay, opening the door.
And
You
do we-
open the door, revealing a room stuffed full of equipment.
Oh,
And
boys!
right here is a Lamagos officer. He's got his gun out, but he does not appear to be ready to shoot it quite yet. And he's looking at you and he's going, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Surrender.
I think I should step forward.
All right, you step forward. All right.
Go right ahead. We'll try to cover you.
Oh,
Who are you? What do you want?
the fact he doesn't know who we are is really weird.
I suddenly went blank. Oh God.
We
Well-
represent the Lamagos Guild. Lamagos Guild. The
I guarantee
Lamagos
if you say that, he is going to laugh and then he's going to shoot you.
Don't worry, it's okay. We're supposed to be here.
He goes, I don't understand. Why are you supposed to be here? This is a secured area.
Exactly. I've brought in a team of specialists.
Did
Gotta
you guys
stand
put on the
down.
Lamagos armor? You did.
Yes.
Okay. He says, "This is my post, and nobody has issued an order to stand down."
I'm giving you one right now, soldier.
You're speaking to an officer. That would be your superior.
Well, they hacked it. They
Well,
hacked the
shit.
communication system.
Who's they?
The intruders.
Intruders.
Did I just stutter?
He says,
We're
Because
sent,
how do I know
like
that you're
I
not the
said, we were
intruders?
sent.
What
Do I
intruders
look
be
like an
wearing?
intruder?
The armor. Idiot.
"Have you never seen Star Wars?" I mean, come on, really?
Is that what he says? Is
They
that
don't
what
have
he
a helmet
says?
on.
Because I'm like, I've been
Well, that's what I'm saying.
no. Because I've been purposely trying not to say things like, "Oh, have you seen Star Wars?" or And here you go, blurting it all out.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Look, what's that?
Never tell me the
God, we
odds.
did
I
not
just
just
fucking heard
her.
Disney's on the phone. I'm sorry, Disney. What's that? Oh,
Uh, we are not
This is
violating
not the
copyright.
way.
We're just we're mentioning it by
whatever.
name.
Look, let me roll my persuasion score.
Interesting. Let's see how he does.
Oh God.
And that's with a -2, my friend.
Yeah,
I should do one.
I'm
too.
actually trained in it.
Yeah, diplomat. Use your diplomacy.
Your persuasion is good. You persuade him.
All right, stand down. Now, let's move in and I'm like, on our private comm network, I'm like, yeah, just shoot the fucking guy in the back of the head when we get a chance, please. Let's just,
Stun him.
yeah, because even
All right, team, move
all right,
in.
yeah, that's me.
It's like we've got to make this look good.
LJ
guys.
says,
Come on.
"I affirm."
Jesus.
Did you think you're in charge, sex bot? Anyway,
Negative.
She's not the one who said it. I am.
no,
And I'm the only
No.
other Lamagos here.
LJ just said something. I affirm. I confirm. Or
To
whatever.
shooting
She
him in the
agrees.
head. Yes.
Oh yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna walk up and just, I guess, who's got the best strength? Because I'm not a strength guy. So get your stun baton and hit him because that's what that is, right? The stun baton.
Kale's got a +1, or Ren rather.
Get in there, Ren.
What about Esme?
Oh yeah, Esme. She could.
I don't think strength matters in the stun gun, does it?
The
Yes.
stun baton is
It does.
yeah, it does.
You get a strength bonus, plus you get a bonus to damage.
Yeah, one
Base
second.
new strength.
I didn't put the stun baton or thing, but I'll just roll the utility blade and for the hit modifier. So she hits with an 18 and the damage is 1d4 instead. So let's do the roll of 1d4 and +2 for her. So that'd be 5 damage instead.
Well, he's stunned.
All right. Now just blows. She'll cut his throat afterwards. Just
Hi,
Wow.
baby. Hi.
And anyway,
Really?
Yeah, by the-
No, God.
hey, is his armor better than what we're having? And we're
No,
gonna
his
check.
armor sucks.
Oh, good. What about that? Right? What about that weapon?
It's a pistol.
Yeah.
It's a laser
Loser.
pistol.
Garan and Esme are looking for like toys because we have engineering. We can engineer.
One.
We're
Just take whatever
We're
we need. Let's
technologically
get out of
savvy.
here.
So is this the area we need to be in, or
Well, this area is full of equipment, and then there's a door down here.
is that a generator that I'm seeing right there by Esme and Garan?
You think it might be?
Oh, we could
Oh,
turn
no,
this.
no. I'm sorry. You think it might be the generator beyond the door?
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Beyond the
This
door.
looked like a generator too, but
And that officer's dead, correct?
yeah.
He
we
was
could-
unconscious.
No. Esme cut his throat.
Oh, well, then he's dead.
Guess so.
Look,
That
These-
is true.
Can't undo that.
this Lamago scum are freaking taking over the planet. Present company excluded.
Offense taken.
And willing. And
They're
don't
still
care.
my people.
All right.
Neither do I.
As long as you accept that.
Stay on target.
Stay on target. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess. What about that door? Is there any cool technology here that we find on our N20 engineer roll, which is actually it was Esme's roll, but
This is all like high-end military-grade technology. It's all welded in place. It is, if there is anything good here, it is buried under several layers of shit you'd have to cut through solid plate metal to get to.
We don't have time
the
for that.
toys. Okay. Well,
We can blow it up on the way out.
You would
I like that idea. better.
desecrate technology.
We can't take it with us, so yes.
Anyway, let's move forward then.
Okay, so you can open the door then?
Yes.
Mhm.
Did you want me to take over R'hllor for you, Bubba?
Can you please? Because
I got you.
Because
I got you.
It's exhausting me.
I got you, brother. You're good.
It's exhausting me.
Okay, you open the door, revealing what is clearly a reactor.
Oh.
Probably the reactor that is meant to power all of that machinery. It is also a antimatter reactor, which is quite powerful.
Okay, so don't shoot it.
Guys, we
You
don't want to shoot.
You definitely don't want to shoot that.
If
No, shut
anything,
it
we
down.
want to just throw. We'd want to put a timed explosion and run away really quickly.
I was gonna say if you shoot it, you're gonna blow yourself up. If you just shut it down, they can just turn it back on.
Can you set it to overload and put it on a slow buildup and then lock it?
You see, this is what I like about you. It's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey, great minds.
Yeah, but I'm a greater mind, and I'm surprised you thought of it.
I was gonna say shut it down and then sabotage it so nobody
We
can
could do
turn it
that
back
too.
on. Like destroy the terminal.
But we could get rid of a bunch of Lamagos here too as well. I mean, oh, you're offended by this, aren't you?
Yeah, think.
All right. What do you tell me what to do?
Vex waves the stun baton. Just keep
You
yapping.
just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll fucking take care of it. Okay?
I think we should overload it so that it blows up, but put it on a timer that'll give us enough time to get the hell out of here.
Need to remind everybody, it looks like there's one way in, one way out. So I'm watching our backs here
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah. Let's just turn
just
it
in
off
case.
and sabotage the equipment so it doesn't get turned back on. So.
Well, that's the
Upgrade it.
problem is if you turn it off,
Uh-huh.
there's not really any sabotage to the equipment that you can do that will keep it from turning it back on.
Is there
What
not a
if we
control
dismantle
panel or
it?
something that I can?
There is, but like I said, I mean, this is high-end military hardware here, so
Fuck it.
everything is pretty well protected behind layers of steel. But the only thing that you've got there is the reactor.
All right. Well, let's. Can we set this to slowly build up and explode?
That is something you can do if you want to give me an engineering check.
Come on, Esme. Let's do this. Esme's got a +8.
Would it help if I gave a technology because I have the Magos?
Well,
Jesus Christ,
tech
28.
With a roll of 28, they figured out how to set the thing to overload.
All right.
Yeah.
And you now have about 30 seconds to get the hell out of Dodge.
30. That's not a lot of time.
No, it's not.
Run.
Let's go.
So
No.
we will start. We will restart
Wow.
the initiative. Go ahead and give me a roll.
All right.
Oh,
Did you want to clear it first before we double it?
Yes. Well, I shouldn't have
Oh
to.
yeah, good point.
Theoretically.
I'll go ahead and do it.
I was gonna say, better safe than sorry.
It only does that if you copy the characters from one screen to another,
No. Excellent.
and then you're already in there. So
What the heck?
Make sure the
Why is
pencil's
it
off.
Why my initiative?
Select your image.
It is.
And then click
It is.
where it says initiative, not on the number, although it shouldn't matter.
I am. Roll20 is giving me a no character was
Yeah.
found for.
It's assuming your
selected.
character
What the
hasn't
heck?
been selected, so it.
Okay, click on something else and then
It's
click on your character
selected.
again.
Yeah. Click off. Click on.
click on.
Still giving me the same thing.
Roll a d20, and give us the score, and we'll roll it in there. You could also right click your character and left click your character and hit add turn. Then you could then just or left click. It's left. Yeah, it's left click. It's right click. Sorry, left. Right click, add turn. No, it rolled it as Esme. That's okay. We all know who the real boss is.
Again, dogs playing with cats.
And it's funny you said that as I was taking the harness off of Tonka.
Is he still the drug
yeah,
puppy?
but he's
Yeah.
he's at least able to move around right now. But unfortunately, the poor guy had a catheter in, so he feels like he's got to go potty like
Oh.
constantly, and nothing's coming out because there's nothing
not.
there to come out right now.
that would suck.
Oh yeah, it does suck.
Yeah, and they warned us about that. So
George's characters get to go now.
Alrighty. Well, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. And so,
I'm
Like
going
Shepard
to assume
said
you're
to a
double
sheep.
moving.
yeah, double moving. Why is it doing it that way? I don't know. Yeah, there we are. We're double moved. That's,
Okay.
Unless we could do a bonus move too. I don't know. We can't bonus action, right?
No.
Uh,
Well,
unless you have-
not unless you have an ability that allows you to do a bonus action after a double move. And if you don't have something that specifically says that, then you can't.
All right. Oh, I forgot to use Esme's deflexive reflexes. Ooh, oh, gotta remember that. She wouldn't have taken as much damage then. Use
Okay.
diagonals when you can.
LJ.
LJ dash movement, obviously.
Okay.
The freak out of dodge.
I forgot. What is our distance move? 30,
If you're
30.
running, it's
35 feet?
60.
Yeah, 30 is your regular move, 60 is your double move.
That's where you can get to, Daniel.
Okay.
Okay, just. Yep, there she goes.
No, you can get. You see where the green arrow's at?
Yep.
You could get to here by the security door. So move your character to the security right in front of the security door.
Trying to. Sorry. There we go.
Dude, there's no such thing as try.
Do or do not.
It's to get the fuck over there.
Did I get the fuck over there? Am I?
Yeah. Okay, so that'll bring us to Vex.
And you can get to right there.
I'm gonna dash and I'm gonna do the same thing.
You know I love you, Daniel. Even though
I think I can go there.
Okay.
I abuse you because it's fun.
Sebastian.
All right. So Ren is going to go to right there, right in front of Vex.
Remember that moving through an ally is difficult terrain.
Not in 2024 rules.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
they changed it.
You sir.
Damn. All right.
Damn. Seems like you want to kill us, sir.
I don't want to kill you. I just want to make it interesting.
Is it? Well, too bad.
There.
I mean, what would happen if I stunned Kale right now? I mean,
Okay, Sebastian, you're also doing R'hllor, right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Starting having.
All right. I'm done.
Okay. Esme
All right.
slash George's characters.
Come on, guys.
it's only the two of them now.
Why is it doing it 2.5? All right, that's weird. All right, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. And
Let's
That'll
do like
be-
the shepherd told to his sheep. Get the flock out of here.
all right, I accidentally let go, and now I can't find my character. He's underneath you, Mando, right over here. Oh, maybe he's not. I don't know where he is now. Did I accidentally delete him? Maybe that's what the problem is.
Nope. There he is.
He's underneath
Oh, there
me.
he is. Yeah,
Now,
okay.
if you
That
delete
would
him,
be-
then he wouldn't be on the
So-
initiative order anymore.
that would be 60, and that would be Esme would be behind him.
We're on round 2 now.
Dos
We've only got 5 rounds.
Pende.
Okay, LJ.
All right. We're having trouble hearing you. It sounds like you're far away from your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
No worries,
Is
Chief.
that better?
Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Perfect. I just want to make sure
Yes.
that the user experience is fully, immersed.
No problem. Yeah, so we're near
Oh,
the
shit.
beginning of the second round out of 5.
And your melodious voice was just, I was missing it.
Okay. Okay.
So then,
Hey, George, you got a little brown right here.
I love his voice so much that I have to hear it twice a week. Twice, 3 times every 2 weeks.
Fuck up. I mean, what?
so LJ gets to run again, or
Woohoo!
With the toys. You can't
Do
bring
you,
the
need,
toys.
do you need me to map it for you?
Oh, sorry.
I get your squeaky ball right here, bud.
I don't want those toys.
You can get to right there, Bubba.
Diagonals, my friend. Use the diagonals. Right there, in front of the door.
Yeah, but going through the plants is difficult terrain.
No. Well, he was there, so he went the diagonal that way. Okay, whatever. No. That's right. One step back, Daniel. I was mistaken. Couldn't you have cut that way? And I was still sick. Alrighty.
Okay, Vex.
And let me see here.
Sorry, guys. I keep forgetting I'm sharing my screen. I'll zoom in or zoom out. Correct this.
By the way, as you're going, you're noticing that the lights are getting brighter. A
I
lot
can
brighter.
see
Oh, dear.
clearly.
I wonder if this has something to do with the
It's gone.
reaction.
The overload, the impending
Oh, yeah.
overload.
I can see all obstacles. In
Daniel.
my way. Yeah. Sorry.
Sebastian
Okay,
next.
Sebastian.
All right.
Come on. Yeah, there you focus.
All right.
Okay, round 3.
Alrighty. All right, we're going to get the frack
No,
out
no.
of here.
Make like a banana and split.
Oh yeah, we're
Make
out
like
of
a tree and leave.
We're out of here.
By the way, the lights are getting bloody well bright now. It's getting to the point where
bloody well.
it is so bright that you're almost having a hard time seeing your surroundings, and your shadow is like extremely dark. Like
Well.
it is uncomfortable to the eyes.
Um,
This is worse than a sunny day right now. It's so bright.
Was this
No,
radiation?
not radiation. It's
That I
just
should be
really,
worried about?
really, really fucking bright.
You know, like when you start amping you put like the wattage, extra wattage into something, and like the bulbs start to brighten up, like and they blow up.
Thank God we've got our progressive lenses on.
And the robots are having the same.
And not only that,
Lower the
but the
blast
sound of
shield!
the alarm is also getting a lot louder.
Well,
That's not
good
gonna-
news is it'll blow the speakers and the bulbs here in a second.
well,
Literally.
Is this affecting the bios as the same as the robots?
you know,
Yeah.
I grabbed a couple of blaster rifles. So.
All right, George, you moved all of you guys.
Yes.
Okay. LJ, you're up.
Out the door.
You can get over there where George is at easily.
Right. She's going to make sure that everyone else gets out the door, and then she's going to try to secure the door.
Okay.
You're supposed to.
Vex.
Mhm.
Imagine if we turn traitor and we close the door behind them, just lock them in.
Yeah. Well, hey, blast doors are blast doors, right? So,
All right, Sebastian.
Oh,
Okay, you're all out, and that's round 4 out of 5. So you make it out the door. 6 seconds later, you feel the ground shake, like it's like a freaking earthquake. The ground moves. You think that you hear the sound of rock nearby collapsing, and then the open door that's sitting there. All of a sudden, you just see a ton of dust come whooshing out.
I will.
LJ, I thought you closed that
Yeah.
thing.
I was
Well, let's put it this way: even if you closed it, with
blew
the
it out.
pressure that was on the inside, it would have overwhelmed the doors and blown them outward.
Right?
Okay.
I noticed George moved real quick.
I mean, look, I would have had another turn to move, right? So, just saying.
Okay, so you have destroyed the equipment. You have destroyed the little base there. You are now on the outside. What do you want to do?
We got to get on our ship and get the fuck out of here.
I
The
mean,
fuck out.
yeah, that's the next step.
Well, I think trying to fly your ship out of here at this point might not be the best idea because the planet's still blockaded.
Oh.
Yeah, I would
shit.
agree. I would agree totally with that.
Oh, okay. What else do we need? What else did we need to do? I don't remember. I have to go scroll.
Here's the thing: what kind of a reactor was it?
It
Or
was an
generator.
antimatter reactor.
So that means it's probably going to put a small crater, if not bigger.
Well,
Yeah.
that whole facility you were just inside,
we might
it's
need to
gone.
move the ship.
It's a controlled explosion of it. It's just a tiny bit of antimatter, like a micron. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Doesn't look like a micron to me.
I would suggest that we try to contact our friends at the Resistance and
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
see if we've eliminated the threat to both themselves and ourselves, and what our next move
Agreed.
of action might be.
Yeah, we need to figure out how to get the hell off the planet now.
Yeah.
Okay, you can see about a quarter mile away through the dust. You see some drones that are flying in your direction, but they're
Ow.
still about a quarter mile away. You got plenty of room still and time before they get here. But you may not want to be. You may not want to be here when they get here.
Gotcha.
Well, my whole thing would be ditch the armor that we had that was giving us a tactical advantage inside, and go into stealth mode and like find out what these drones are looking for.
They're looking for what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
What do you think they're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just. I'm
You got to
throwing this
remember,
out
in
on
the
internet.
Lamagos worldview, this would be the equivalent of a terrorist attack.
Right.
We're freedom fighters.
Who did we just lose?
Wait, lose somebody?
We just did.
Maribel looks like.
What happened?
Uh-oh. She's still in roll 20 for the moment.
Oh.
Hold on. I will message her.
So let's just assume that all communication is between us on a private channel.
It would not be safe to assume that the Lamagos cannot eavesdrop on your channel.
I'm not a communications officer, but they might be able to hack us. But I know my stuff, my way around it. The technology.
It is Lamagos equipment, so.
I'm on a separate.
But I'm also an alien. I'm also got a Xenos, whatever it was.
Yeah.
A Xenotech researcher.
Yeah, I'm not using the Lamagos equipment. I'm using my own particular LJ7.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? And we're almost out of time anyway.
Trying to figure out our next plan.
Yeah.
Are these drones friendlies or?
They are not going to be friendly.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah, we need to get the hell out of Dodge. We need to get back to the safe house.
Yeah, let's take the ground and get back to the safe house. That would be my assumption as well.
Okay. So are you just going to take the direct approach and run?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. Any word from Maribel?
Said she lost internet for a minute, probably with all the storms that we've been having.
That's okay. I had a fuse blow, so I know how it goes. Right before we started. Okay, so you're running. the drones seem to want to go and check out what happened at the facility. So you guys running away, they don't seem to be onto you yet.
How many drones are there, out of curiosity?
There's about 12 of them.
Sorry, guys, I lost internet for a minute.
It happens.
Chris? Do we want to take out these drones, or
No. We don't want.
I do? Oh,
We
maybe
need to
one
get
of
to
them.
cover. That's
If we don't have to, let's not draw attention to where we're at, because if we take out one of the drones, they may realize, okay, now we've got a hole in our network. They'll be able to figure out where we're at.
Mhm.
Right, but can we hack them or
We don't. I don't have remote hacking.
communication?
Yeah, remote hacking is a separate thing. You need to. That's an advanced skill. So we don't have. I mean, I don't have it. So I don't. And I'm a roboticist. So
Yeah, you're basically either going to have to engage them or get the hell out. And given the fact that there's 12 of them, I would get out if I were you.
Yeah, we need to get that was my thought. Exactly.
if the DM
Uh,
recommends it, so we should then.
I'm just saying because right now they seem to be going to the location where the base was at, which is now just kind of a sunken field of rubble. You guys have got about a good quarter mile on them right now
We're
Okay,
ghosts.
Vex, where'd you leave the ship?
by the safe house, right?
Right
Well,
over there by the
I
safe house.
thought you flew here. Okay, I thought you flew it here.
I don't.
I think they might have noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get to the
That's why I
safe.
was out of breath when I got here because I was running my ass off.
Yeah. Let's get to the chopper.
All right. So like I said, they don't seem to be on to you. You guys have got a pretty good amount of distance. So making your way back to the safe house, you successfully get there without getting anybody's attention. However,
Oh. It's always an however.
there is always a however, isn't there? So you get a message from your contact, same guy that you met up with before, and he says, "Hey, good job. You probably just bought yourself about a month and a half. You
Yeah.
might want to figure out a way off this planet as soon as you can."
Sure.
Can you help us with that, Carba? Derek, that's his name, right?
He says, "I don't have any ideas right now. Maybe I'll get back to you with something." And with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a session. You probably want your XP though, right?
That would be phenomenal.
Nice.
Ooh,
Okay. Ah, crap! I forgot to put the XP on this one. What's the CR1? That I can still use that. Actually, it would be easier just to use the DMG.
Would you like totals for what we've taken out?
I've got a pretty good idea. I believe that you've taken out 14 Lamagos and 2 drones. No, 1 drone.
Also,
officer.
4 mercs, a bounty hunter, and the officer.
Okay, so we'll start with the Lamagos soldiers, since you took out since that was mostly what you took out. So that would be 12 at 200 apiece.
12 or 14?
You're right, 14 at 200 apiece. Okay, so now we've got the security drone. And once again, I forgot to put the XP on it, but it is also a CR1, so that's 200. How many mercs was it?
4.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 at 100 each.
Okay.
And a bounty hunter, at least on this one, I remember to put the XP. 1 at 700.
I'm coming up with 4,100 XP divided amongst us.
But does that only include the active players? I mean,
That would be everybody who took part in the mission. So that would include people who are here but not here.
what about Ren, who's technically not here?
Ren was present, so that would still be considered as here.
All right. Just curious. So like yeah, he's okay. So what? Someone do the math because I forgot what the number. Matt said.
820 added to 309 is going to be 1129. So we should level up.
Hey, 1129. This is
So that is our total.
Yes, 1129 is the new total.
excellent. I have some questions regarding refitting Esme with a stun baton for one of her. It's with one of her because it's two utility things, right? So replace one of the utility knives with a stun baton. He's not listening to me. You see?
What was the question?
You see, I told you.
Did you say something?
Refitting one of Resmi's utility blades with a stun baton.
Oh, I don't see why not.
And maybe, and I could refit her with the, you said before last time that she could wear the armor, so I'm gonna use Lamagos armor and just customize it for her. And so she,
Okay.
Because I don't think I didn't see any restriction for robotic companions on armor. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong though. I'm gonna double check. But
that would require some sort of a engineering feat to do that.
guess what? I'm an engineer.
Indeed. But we can worry about that next time.
Roboticist engineer too.
So
Crazy.
for now, I think we're going to go ahead and say our goodbyes and sign off. So let's start with Daniel.
Wicked session again. I'm surprised at how incredible this game is. I thought with like the loss of spells and the world of magic that it'd be a boring kind of like just shoot 'em up, bing bing game. But yeah, no, this is pretty cool. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. Yeah,
Glad you're having a good time.
I'm digging it.
All right.
That's it.
Maribel.
Again, I'm Maribel. Playing Vex is lots of fun. I don't hate George. Vex might hate Garan, but
We can fix that. We can fix that.
We can fix that. Oh, sure. We can fix
Which
that.
part? That she doesn't or that she hates Garan?
I was gonna say which one.
Well, we could,
I love this. As a sci-fi fan, I am all about this. I'm having fun with this game. So thank you for inviting me. Thank you so much.
Cool. Glad you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Mando.
Hi, I'm Mando Matt. I was playing Sebastian Ritter, Ren, and for a little bit I was also playing
R'hllor.
R'hllor. Thank you. I don't have multiple personality disorder, I promise. Twitch. But yeah, Darren, that was fun. Definitely we need to. I'm going to send you some stuff. I've got some plotting to do with you.
Okay.
on stuff to add for like the cybernetics and stuff.
yeah,
Understood.
yeah, that's right. Are you done, Matt? I don't know.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah. Well,
George.
I played Garan, also having multiple personality disorder, also there. But yeah, me and Matt were talking about add-ons for cybernetics and robotics and stuff like that the other day. So
Cool.
we have some ideas. But yeah, I had a great time. Garan is an asshole, and that's the way he's going to be all the time. He likes to curse, and if you have if your ears bleed at the word fuck, goodbye. Mwah.
All right.
Yeah, lots of love to everybody. Great session, thank you.
All right, I'm Darren. I'm the DM. I'm also a game designer. And hey, look what just showed up. If we can actually get it past the filter here, this is the actual printed book of the Daring and Dread campaign setting. This is fantasy. This is D&D. This is the setting that we're using for the Temple of Elemental Evil game. You can pick this up at my drive-through store in PDF form. My drive-through store is at Darren Drader Designs. Just do a search for Darren Drader and or Darren Drader Designs. It'll bring you to all the stuff that I've worked on. Specifically, if you go to the publisher, if you go to search by publisher and then bring up Darren Drader Designs, it'll bring up just my stuff. Anyway, if you want to get the actual printed book, you'll need to go to lulu.com and again do a search for Darren Drader and look for the Daring and Dread campaign setting. It's not cheap, but it's full color and hardback, and what do you expect? So that being the case, we're going to go ahead and call tonight. The next time we play is going to be Thursday, which I believe is going to be Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. Am I correct? Based on the schedule?
Well, we skipped Temple of Elemental Evil last week, so I thought, are we going to do that, or are we just going with that?
I've decided we're just going to go by the schedule. So if we miss one, we miss one.
It goes through the 30th, which is today. So yeah, it would be Odyssey because Temple was supposed to be on the 27th.
I guess I need to refresh the dates there. Okay, so that being the case, we're going to go ahead and call tonight, which we kind of need to. That'll give me a half an hour for my business meeting that's coming up. We are launching a Kickstarter tomorrow, probably. We are launching Last Fleet to Vega.
Does that have anything to do with Reign of Discordia? Is it like, are they similar rules, or
the rules are going to be very similar? The setting is very different, and Last Fleet to Vega is actually going to be a fully self-contained game. So everything from the SRD that we're using is going to be included with the game. But the easiest way to describe that is kind of a cross between an homage to 1970s sci-fi and what's the word I'm looking for? Star
Escape
Sandbox.
Stargate?
No, not Stargate. Sandbox.
Sandbox.
Like, this is not going to have a fully defined gazetteer like what we've got with Reign of Discordia. This is going to be, you're going through space, it's basically a Planet of the Week format that's going to go on for however long the GM wants to go on, where you are searching for the world of Vega, which is only known in myth. So, that being the case, it is very different than Reign of Discordia, actually. And we are going to be launching that Kickstarter tomorrow, assuming that the meeting that takes place in half an hour, we decide to go in that. We decide to actually pull the trigger on this, as opposed to waiting a little bit longer. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to do it. So that's probably going to happen. And then the Kickstarter is going to run for like 2 weeks, and that's it. So.
No pressure, guys. No pressure.
That's what's coming up.
No fucking pressure, okay?
Well, what we found, I've done more than one Kickstarter now. My partner here has done more than one. What we find is you start the Kickstarter and you get a whole bunch of pledges, and then like nothing happens for like most of the time, and then you get another big rush at the end. Well, it really doesn't help much to take the beginning and the end and move them way far apart. So if you push them closer together, that just, boom and done.
If you already got most of the materials set up too, or part of it, I don't know, I guess.
There's going to be some reworking to do, but it should be a fairly rapid fulfillment, just like it was with the Daring and Dread campaign setting.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think there's 4 months on that?
I don't have it in front of me.
I think it was 4 months between.
Yeah.
Started when we actually fulfilled.
That's about right. Yeah, it was pretty quickly. I was pleasantly surprised.
So assuming everything goes smoothly, then we're looking at like mid-fall.
And then the Ed Greenwood, expand, setting came in too.
Yes, the Daring and
I was like-
Dread campaign setting got its first expansion, which was the city-state of Lustra, which was designed by Ed Greenwood. And you know what? He's doing at least one more, possibly two more for us before we talk about it again.
Yeah, but that
Cool.
expansion came out pretty quickly too. Afterwards, like I think within 3 weeks, was it, or was it a month?
It was within like 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I was even better than my wife.
I had him working on that before I was done.
Ed Greenwood, get there.
So the final point on this is if you like either of these two settings and or both, you can support my Patreon, where you will get a discount on the monthly support products if you support that. You can support at the currently $3, but it's going to jump to $5 here pretty soon, dollar level. That'll get you one support product, or $10, that'll get you two. I don't have the URL for that at the moment. Maybe I'll talk more about that next time. So anyway, we're going to call it a night, and I will see you guys later.